Hey everybody, and welcome back to Ready Steady Play. How's everybody doing today? I've got, I can see Difter and Heggers in chat, and that's right, we're back for Chapter 3, which is our 4th play session of Bloodborne, the game. And when I say we, of course I'm talking about me and Chris, because Chris is here too. Let's see if I can find him. Hey Chris, how you doing, buddy?
Oh, I didn't hide in time. Hey, how's it going? How are you, Mike? I know how you are, but if I ask you, you can tell everyone else how you are.
Oh, super great and ready to play complex board games.
That's not the answer you gave me when I asked you how you were earlier on, but okay, we'll go with that.
Let's just say I'm highly medicated.
Mike and I might have been up late last night, and whilst he had to work today, I didn't.
So in other words, in this episode, Chris is going to carry me.
I might be sharper. Hey Difter, hey Heggers, how's it going? Oh, Heggers, come on, man. That's A, that's too early, and B, that's too that one's too much. Come on, man.
Difter says.
Go on, yeah, sorry, go on.
Yeah, he says, "Happy to see you back, Mike. You need to take better care of your head. Isn't this the second time in not too long that you've hurt your head?"
It's exactly what I said to you. Exactly what I said to you as well.
Yeah, I mean, I guess it's not too long is relative. The last time I hit it, you can actually see me with the bandage on it in the first ever Mansions of Madness 2nd edition series we did, where Ben and I played the game a bit wrong, but we still had a great time losing horribly. and I have this bandage, and it's actually the exact same spot, literally the exact same spot, which is just uncanny. So, I guess this is what's the word I'm looking for here? Maybe it knocks some good gameplay decisions into. Well, Haggers, I was just commenting to Chris that with the exception of cooperative games, I haven't actually won a single board game since I hit my head. So maybe maybe that's just coincidence, or maybe that's a bad sign. Who knows? We'll see.
Since you hit your head the second time, not the first time, right?
Right. Yeah. The first time was years ago. That was probably about 3 or 4 years ago. And that was, I mean, in both cases, I was rushing on a slippery surface. So there you go. Clearly, I just don't have enough awareness of moisture in my environment.
Lessons to be learned for everybody. Well, today was quite foggy, so stay indoors.
Don't go outside.
And remember, stay indoors. Those memes haven't been doing the rounds as much as I thought they would during COVID. You know, the Mitchell and Webb. No, it wasn't Mitchell and Webb. What was it? It was them, but it wasn't that show. What was their show called?
Oh.
It was Mitchell. That was Mitchell and Webb look, wasn't it?
I think they had about 4 seasons, and didn't they? It was definitely, there was at least one series called That Mitchell and Webb Look. I think they changed the name, like, to That Mitchell and Webb something else, just for fun, possibly. But yeah, the post-apocalyptic one where, like, Robert Webb's like the game show host, and and remember, don't talk to them.
Stay indoors. Well, unfortunately, we can't stay indoors. We are out in the streets of central Yarnham, making our way towards the Cathedral Ward to see what's going on with the Cathedral Ward. Why are people coming out from there looking all crazy?
It's true. They are looking all crazy. I'm gonna have a hard time. I don't know why every time I set this game up, like each consecutive time, I feel like I have less and less space on the table for some reason.
Well, I'm looking at your table cam. Like, your component tray doesn't need to be on camera.
You're right, but also like none of this stuff over here needs to be on camera. It's all technical, game management stuff. No game management, stream management stuff. I need some space to put your action cards, though, where people can see. I've drawn my hand already, Chris. Look at that. I'm a good boy.
Oh, God. I have not. What'd you get?
I drew Bloodthirsty, Swift, and Dash. And follow-up question, what side of your transforming weapon do you want to begin on?
I don't know yet. I don't have to decide till I spawn, so...
Thanks, Haggers. And Haggers just says he's glad to see we're both doing well, and I hope that everyone out there is doing well as well. If you're here on the stream, if you're watching it live, or watching the VOD in the future, I hope that everything is going well and good. Hello, future people. I hope that it's a good future.
And that you're allowed outdoors.
And that you're allowed outdoors.
I got Tireless, Adaptive, and Basic Dodge.
Tireless. Yeah. Okay, so Adaptive is your new one, isn't it? It's the skill card with Dodge on it, so that's pretty cool.
Yeah, Dodge, and it has Stagger, and it clears the slot, so that's pretty nice.
Tireless I'm jealous of because I don't have anything that can get rid of Frenzy or Poison.
Yeah, that could definitely be an issue. One of those, I feel. None of the enemies we have at the moment have it, but we know that new enemies show up.
Oh, we've got some enemies. Look at our enemies. We've got 2 that you'll recognize. We've got the Church Giant, but I think on a side that you haven't seen before. So, of course, we've got my favorite monsters back. Big Man with Little Hat and Little Man with Big Hat. So here's Big Man with Little Hat. Oh, green screen is really cooperating today, kind of. I mean, aside from the autofocus being a bit weird, it's actually doing a really good job.
Yeah, the autofocus is a bit odd, but it's not
I take the autofocus off. Is it going to suddenly start having a bad time? No, it's okay.
No, I just realised, you see, we keep saying little guy, big hat, big guy, little hat, but actually, like, in relation to the size, like, maybe it just looks small because the giant's so big. Maybe it's the same hat. I mean, it's not. Because the rim's a different size in relation to the middle, but...
So, my two favorites, but the Church Giant's on the new side. He's not got his Instagib anymore, but he has got a Reckless Swing, a Mighty Swing, and I knew this was too good to be true, because sometimes... Okay, the Church Giant, and then he's still lumbering, so sometimes he just doesn't do anything, which is nice.
Instead of having an Instagib, he hits everyone in the space.
Oh god. I actually didn't read it. So that attack, Mighty Swing cannot be staggered. Oh, that's bad. Targets all hunters in the space. Hunters hit are moved 2 spaces away.
It seems less punishing in a 2-player game than a 4-player game for some reason. Because it can't hit 4 of us. I was wrong. The Church Servant has Frenzy.
Ooh. We've got Church Servant on this side. I can't remember if this is the side we had before.
I think we've had both sides already. I think we've fought him every time.
But he's got Cane Strike, Profane Mark, which adds Frenzy, and then it says if the hunter's already frenzied, this attack is fast instead of mill speed. He's also got Arcade Missiles. I definitely remember dealing with this. After the attack, the hunter suffers 5 wounds. Hunter may dodge to block 2 of them for each speed of the dodge. So a slow dodge will block 2 damage, 4 and 6 if you dodge at fast speed. And then kindly randomized by Chris's better half, Deborah, we've got Small Nightmare Apostle. He's got Slash, a basic Slash, which is not at all nightmarish, but totally fine, and a special called Skitter Leap, which is fast and does 3 wounds, and it says after this attack, let's move the Small Nightmare Apostle 1 space away, which is just kind of awful. Like, I that's awful. That's
it's funny that for this guy, his special is just better in every conceivable way than basic. It's faster, and it hits harder, and it has a special ability.
So we want to avoid going up against them when they might pull a special if we can. He's also got this ability called Webbing, which if the hunter's attack does not stagger, they must dodge or discard all the cards in their hand. Ooh. So you can avoid being webbed if you stagger him, I guess the implication there is, even though you can't normally stagger abilities.
They are just spiders, though. They're apparently not. Apparently they're super powerful spiders. Hey, Salvatore.
I think we, didn't I use them for something? I can't remember when I had these little spider models out for something, I think.
And hello to Die For. Yeah, I think that's why I thought we played with them before. We haven't, but yeah, I think maybe you just showed them off.
I think I pulled them out in stream when I had to represent spiders for something. What was I playing? I didn't have spider miniatures, but wanted spider miniatures.
Resident Evil.
Hey to Die For Gaming and Salvatore, thanks for joining in. Time to get slaughtered. Nuh-uh, not if I can help it. Oh, Chris, I'm screwed. I forgot my firearm.
You got your firearm.
Whoops.
You haven't got. You have mine. We haven't got yours. Yeah, that's fine. You want the repeating pistol?
I probably do. I can't. I don't want to. We did unlock a whole bunch. I could take the Hunter's Blunderbuss, but I think we decided none of these are particularly appealing.
We have a cannon as well, which we didn't want.
Yeah, the cannon, which is just like make a big heavy attack. But I like this because it combos with my situation. You know, when I it refreshes when I damn it when I transform my weapon. So that's pretty cool.
All right, I think we're ready to go in that case.
Yes, I've started on my side with the 2 middle speed strikes.
You don't have to choose until you're spawning, but...
Well then, I've still got time to change my mind. I would never do that.
I'll start on my triple speed to begin with, but I might change mine. My triple fast. I might change my mind. Right, so... Secrets of the Church, Chapter 3. Missions. At the start of the hunt, reveal card 35.
Ooh, and then reveal card 54. I just managed to swallow some coffee incorrectly. So if I start spluttering, it's Nothing to be worried about. It's just coffee. Apparently, I don't know how to drink properly either.
I'm too careful these days. You need to stagger a lot of attacks. Yeah, I think I don't know if you were here from the first video, Salvatore. I actually said at the very start I was hoping to build a stagger heavy deck, and then no skills came out in the market pretty much till the end of the last stream. So I have not been able to do that.
And I dodge everything if I can. Hunt mission. Accessing the cathedral. Finally, we have gained access to the innermost reaches of the cathedral ward. All that remains now is for us to make our way to the grand cathedral itself, and hopefully find the reason for the chaos that has overtaken this district this night. End move within the courtyard, on the courtyard lamp tile to reveal card 36.
That's our main hunt mission.
And we've also got card 54, which says strengthen through blood. So this is an insight mission. Whatever force has overtaken the cathedral ward is attempting to worm its way into our minds. We must steel ourselves against its influence, and there is no better conduit to temper the mind than the channeling of the blood, the very essence of the hunt, and our purpose. When hunters go to the dream, instead of using blood echoes for upgrading, they may instead discard them to place insight tokens on this card. Complete this mission when it has 4 tokens, and reveal card 55.
Ah, we finally found the way by which I can upgrade and you can't. This is how we'll balance all those upgrades. You can do this mission. Now help.
Oh, help. Oh, well, first we have to get some blood echoes.
And we also get to reveal card 40 when we end a move on the Odin Chapel. According to the setup.
And also when the first blood moon is reached, we reveal card 56.
Yeah, so you can mark that space with insight as a reminder. You wish. The hunt begins.
Do you know what I realized, Chris? I realized I've not got out the little token for this spot. The most annoying little token.
Oh yeah.
So
I'm really confused. Of all the deluxifying of this game, I wish they'd given a deluxe component for that. That's the really annoying one. But you could use the doll, one of the mysterious doll figures, I guess.
yeah, but I'd have to get that out. I've deployed a deluxified lantern because it's roughly the right shape.
Lantern's a super good idea. I'm gonna do that as well. Yeah, that's a clever idea.
Who shall start?
Well, I guess it doesn't matter in this instance because all we're doing is just going to show up and start running around. I think I started last time, so why don't you start?
Well, I was just thinking, I've got 2 strength cards, good for fighting. So maybe if you start, I can then step in and help out.
Okay, sure. Let's do that then. So I guess I will spawn in on. Which way do you want me to go? For table management, which direction should I start moving in?
For me, currently, either south or east would be most convenient.
Okay, I'll spawn on the eastmost space then and start heading east. Someone is saying music might be a bit loud compared to our voices might.
This can be adjusted.
My Doom 11, is it? Slightly too far away for me to see.
My Doom 11. Thank you for the pointer. I've cut the music volume right down, so if it's too quiet now, let me know. But otherwise, it should be good.
I'm trying to think, should I keep tireless so I can draw 2 cards and discard 1 and get an extra turn? I think I will. I think I'm going to discard. I'm going to discard my basic dodge to move because I have because I have my adaptive card is as it says adaptive, and I can use it as a stagger attack or as a dodge. So I'll take advantage of that. In fact, discard my basic dodge to move one space to the east, revealing a new tile.
Cool. And I gave these a really good shuffle before we started playing, so let's find out what you've revealed. It is the Courtyard Lamp.
I mean, that's completely useless insofar in relation to where the lantern is, but it's useful in relation to completing our mission.
Yeah, you've literally already done the first part of the hunt. So, good job. Well done. Did some good hunting.
So I'll move my second space. There's no enemies. There's no chests or anything. Just another lantern. So I'll move my second space into the Courtyard Lamp space itself.
So you've oriented it so that the exits are north, south, and west.
South and west, correct. South. No. Sorry, actually, that's not what I did. Is that easier for you?
No, it's just if you don't do that, then you won't be able to. Oh yes, you've got 2 movement. Where's the?
I have it so the exits are south everywhere but north. North is a dead end.
North is the dead end. Okay, that's fine. And then you move just 2 spaces into the central space.
Yeah, so I'm in the central space. And now we reveal card 36 because I've ended a move on the Courtyard Lamp tile. This game's easy. Completing objectives already. And this is the hunt mission.
What did I just do? There we go. So we need to reveal card 36. Now that Chris has made it into the Courtyard Lamp.
Oh dear. I may have spoken too soon.
Accessing the cathedral. Before you, a large congregation of enemies blocks your path. Worse, from the cathedral itself, a pale light pulses periodically, bathing the area. As it washes over you, your mind fills with incomprehensible voices and images. Reveal card 37. Surround the Courtyard Lamp with fog gates. Spawn 2 church servants and 1 church giant on the courtyard space. These enemies are not removed on the Blood Moon, but heal all wounds. They do not respawn. Remove the fog gates when these enemies have been slain, or when the 3rd Blood Moon space on the hunt track is reached. End a move on the Grand Cathedral to reveal card 38. So, reveal card 37. I'm sure this will give further clarity to what North is going.
Yeah.
So, we'll do that in just a moment, but let's go ahead and reveal the next card as well.
So they're all actually on my spaces, aren't they? Actually on the same space as me.
This is true. Hey Eddie, thanks for popping in.
Hey Eddie.
Unspeakable Truths. Eddie, I've been meaning to send you a message on Patreon, so I will send you one. Unspeakable Truths. Connect the Grand Cathedral to the Courtyard Lamp. It's not a important message. It's just I've been meaning to send you one. I'm sorry I haven't. Unspeakable Truths. Connect the Grand Cathedral to the Courtyard Lamp tile. Hunters entering the Grand Cathedral tile suffer frenzy unless you have collected at least 1 insight this chapter. Oh, great. Here's another use of that word, insight. Hunters' attacks and dodges suffer -1 wound and -1 speed while on the Grand Cathedral tile unless you have collected at least 2 insights this chapter. Whatever is radiating from the Grand Cathedral threatens your sanity. Only by focusing your resolve can you keep the whispers at bay.
Right, so basically, the big bad is in the Grand Cathedral, and it's going to be even bigger and badder, essentially, if we don't complete a couple of side quests. That's what I'm hearing.
So I think we should probably do that. Where did you put this?
I put it to the east, but it doesn't actually matter to me.
East is fine. But also there's fog gates, right? So until we defeat the enemies in the Courtyard Lamp, we can't actually get in there, right?
Yeah, but the fog gates do disappear at the first Blood Moon, so we could.
At the 3rd Blood Moon.
Yeah.
So, yes.
Oh, 3rd.
Yeah. So we'd have to like dash in once we've basically run out of time.
Oh god, yeah. So we have to kill these things, but we also have to kill these things if we want to. Oh, so okay, yeah. So basically, killing these things versus not killing them is giving you more time in the final room. Well, I assume it's the final room, and then completing side missions is whether or not it's even harder. I'm in trouble here because like these guys are all gonna whack me and I can't leave. I actually think I should just end my turn and let them come at me, bro, one at a time, and do my best to dodge and
try to mitigate the damage.
Yeah, I mean, I'll play tireless when the first one hits me, and try and which means I can draw another card, and I think I'm just gonna end my turn and let them go, and be reactionary, because I can't leave unless I want to go to the dream and accelerate our turn and lose a round essentially. So I think the tactical thing to do is stop and let them go.
All right, fair enough. So you've got tireless and adaptive still, so you can use those, right?
Exactly.
Fingers
And
crossed.
I probably will. So
the old
first...
"come and have a go if you think you're odd enough" gambit.
Come and have a go if you think you're odd enough. Come and have a go if you think you're odd enough. I think they are, unfortunately. I think I might be able to survive the turn, just if we'll see. So first thing that happens is the church giant's gonna go, because he's the leftmost on the enemy board. So church giant's gonna engage me in combat. I'm going to play tireless. On my quick cut. And then he's going to draw a behavior card.
Seeing as there's 2 church servants, do you not want to save that in case you get frenzy?
Oh, that's a good point, actually. Yes, that's a good point. I think I will. I think I'll just let him whack me in that case. Yeah, good shot, man. Thanks.
You sure? I mean, I don't know what the best play is. I'm just.
No, there's a second reason why it's a good idea actually as well, which is that doing 1 damage to church giants, like throwing a deck chair off the Titanic, but doing it to the church servant might be a bit more helpful.
More productive.
Yeah. So I'm going to play no card and let him swing at me.
Alright, I've got his action card here, so let's see what happens. It is special.
So, for a minute I thought that was the one that did nothing.
Ability, yeah, that would have been nice, wouldn't it? So in this case, it's the 4 damage slow attack that can't be staggered. Targets all hunters in the space, and they're moved 2 spaces away. It's a shame you can't be moved 2 spaces away, otherwise he could actually move you out of range of the church servants.
Yeah. I think I'm just going to have to take this. Well, sorry, no, I'm going to dodge this, not take this. Yeah, I'm just going to dodge this with my adaptive card. I actually think I'm going to die, personally. Unless I can draw another dodge card, I'm dying.
So you're sticking adaptive into which spot?
It doesn't make any difference, but quick cut, because it's going to clear, and they're all the same speed.
Fair enough. Which means you successfully dodge, so essentially just discarding adaptive to avoid the damage.
Yeah, essentially.
And the impact. Alright, cool.
Then Church Servant 1 attacks me, and I'm going to play Tireless into Quick Cut. Which means that hopefully I'll draw a dodge before he attacks me, because I'm going quicker than he is.
Mm-hmm. So I've got to draw an action card for him. And it is basic. He's doing his Cane Strike. Medium speed, 3 damage, no special effects.
So I go first, and I deal 1 damage to him. And then I get to draw 2 cards. I got basic strength, and I got defensive, which is block 2. So that's actually quite good. So I'm gonna discard. I have to draw 2, discard 1. So I'm discarding the basic strength and keeping defensive in my hand. I suffer 3 damage. because I can't dodge it or stop it anyway. I forgot to put health down first. There we go. Oh, he takes one. Yeah, he takes one damage. Is that right? Okay. And then the next guy attacks me as well, and I'm going to play defensive into. I could play into combo finisher and do 3 damage to him, but it wouldn't kill him.
Where's the 3rd damage coming from?
Combo finisher. It does 1 damage for each slot that's filled, in addition to its 1.
Right, in addition to the 1.
Yeah.
That's cool.
Is that worth doing? Knock him down to 1 health means you could kill him super easily.
It's true.
I think I will. I'm gonna do that. So I'm playing defensive into combo finisher, which means my drawing extra cards from Tireless is actually going to literally have saved my life. Oh well, as long as he doesn't draw his ability, then I'm screwed.
Right, so if this is the ability card, we're in trouble, but...
Yeah.
Alright, well, fingers crossed. Basic! It's just another cane strike.
That's good. Mr. Doom 11, I can't remember the name, the things disappeared, was saying I should have drawn those cards when I played the card, not when I resolved the attack. It doesn't matter in this instance, that would just help me more. In fact. But I don't think that's right. I thought you only resolved, because I think you resolved the card when you... Because, like,
yeah, I feel like it depends on when you're sort of resolving the spot, right? Because if you dodge, you resolve the text on the card right away, and if you place it as part of the attack, you resolve it when the attack resolves. That's what I thought, but...
Yeah, I don't know. In this case, it doesn't matter, fortunately. I mean, because block 2, if I resolve block 2 now at speed 3, then I'm not actually blocking any damage, because I'm blocking too early. It depends how you look at it. But anyway, so he takes 3 damage, the second one. From the combo finisher, and then he does 3 damage to me, but I block 2 of it. So I only take 1 damage. So I'm still alive!
Hooray!
I'm actually quite impressed with myself that I'm still alive.
Why did I take that away? That doesn't go away. Excellent work.
So it's over to you.
Right, so shall I maybe run in and save you?
Well, to be honest, I was thinking you probably shouldn't have done in the first place, but that turn went better than I expected it to. I.e., I'm not dead.
Yeah, I mean, these guys don't respawn, so
I-
any killing we do is productive.
Yeah, exactly. So I think because they do heal the blood wounds, I actually think you should run in. I think you could probably kill 2 of them.
Yeah, I can probably kill the church servant and the other church servant.
Yeah. So I think you should run in.
When do I choose which side my combo weapon starts on? Is it now?
Now, yeah. As you spawn.
So I'm just trying to think if I should maybe because what's their ability? Because I'm thinking they might well do arcane missiles on me, so I probably want to start on the side with fast.
Yes, and then keep your dodge, I guess.
As much as I like the free transform,
You do have your pistol, which will stop us at any attack apart from the special from the giant.
Yes. Well, it's no, it won't. Yeah, well, it'll stop the. No, my pistol only stops basic attacks.
Oh, you're quite right. Sorry.
Um,
But you have bloodthirsty, of course, which means that you could go in and kill the one who's only got one health left, and then draw a card. I mean, the heal one obviously is a bit redundant, but you could draw another card.
yeah,
Could
I
be
was
what you.
thinking, or I was thinking use bloodthirsty on the heavy slash spot and just try and one shot the other guy and tank a hit.
Yeah. Yeah.
Um,
Well, you wouldn't even have a tank a hit if you. Oh, I see. Because he'd be going faster than you. Yeah. Yeah. You could do that.
I mean, if he used arcane missiles on me, I could actually one shot him and dodge all of his attacks and kill his friend by clearing the dodge.
My Doom 11 is clarifying the how when things happen on
Oh,
the
very
cards,
very useful. Thank you so
which
much.
has now disappeared for me, but it's you can
It
read
says
it.
here, so this is in reference to Chris's tireless card about when you draw the cards, the cards on the text here. And it says, if the stat card does not specify the timing for the effects, e.g., after attacking, the effect happens immediately when the card is placed into the attack slot before resolving any attacks. Block 2 obviously applies to an enemy's attack. Okay. So does that mean that
It's a good example of how bad the rulebook is because it still does require the assumptions we made on the part of the player that block 2 is an exception.
So, yeah, exactly, right? Block 2 obviously applies to the only time it's useful. Duh, otherwise it would be useless.
I mean, I agree that's obvious, but
Yeah.
you know, the rule Bloodborne is terrible.
Yeah. And also I'd point out that means that I guess the draw 2 discard one is slightly more useful, but now the remove one status effect is slightly less useful, right?
Yeah, but I mean, yeah, because I was assuming that I was getting to draw 2 and hopefully finding a dodge maybe because it was a quick attack, but it actually doesn't need to be. That's even better.
Yeah, but if they poisoned you or sent you into frenzy with a quick attack, and then you did tireless after, you would not be able to remove that status effect now, because you would have already resolved this text.
Yeah, because it just says remove, which means it happens immediately. Okay, that's good to know. Thank you very much, my Doom 11. That is good to know.
All it takes to figure out a CMON rulebook is 12 hours of live streaming one of their games.
Well, in fairness, this one was actually in the rulebook, which you just quoted.
Yeah, but it doesn't. It doesn't. The card text doesn't help you in. Or could have been a bit more intuitive.
They very rarely specify a specific time.
Yeah.
Bloodthirst says on kill.
Yeah. But that's really more of a condition than a timing, isn't it? I mean, it's both.
Exactly what I was going to say. It's actually a condition rather than anything else. But it doesn't matter. Everyone agrees now because it's there in black and white.
So I can kill people at different times as well. I presume that this... And here's just another presumption I'm having to make, but I presume this on-kill specification refers to on-kill with this attack, rather than on-kill during the resolution of this attack step. You know? Because, I could have this down as an attack, and then play a dodge card, and that dodge card actually, the removal of that dodge card triggers my combo, dealing a damage to an enemy which could kill it. And so do I get the benefit of Bloodthirsty then or not? Because I've killed the enemy, just not using the Bloodthirsty attack.
In that scenario, you'd have dodged before the blood. Oh yeah, wow, okay. Let's hope that doesn't happen.
Yeah, I don't want to have to resolve that. But in any case, what I will do then is I will play Swift for 2 movement, which is a real shame because I could use the Cowl Rune to move 2, I guess, and keep both my attacks.
Oh yeah, when you go to the dream, you replenish the Cowl Rune. Do that.
Yeah, it's a shame because it's got clear one slot in it, which would be a nice combo. But anyway, let's go ahead and flip the Carol Rune Guidance, which has move to clear a slot to run, so I can spawn anywhere. So I'll spawn here, and then we'll run 2 spaces in here to help Chris out. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to attack the church servant who's taking no damage, and I'm going.
He's taking 1 damage.
Sorry. Oh, he's taken 1 damage, has he?
Yeah. Quick cut.
Oh, yes. I forgot to put that out. Well, good. So I'm going to hit up Bloodthirsty into Heavy Slash against him. So Bloodthirsty is the card I showed you guys with +1 damage. Draw 1, heal 1 on it. And then we'll see what he does. But hopefully he'll use his ability on me, because I can dodge all the damage, and then clearing the dodge will kill his friend. Special! Damn it!
You can still dodge, though.
If the hunter is already frenzied, this attack gains +1. This is true, actually, yeah. Actually, this doesn't really make a difference, does it?
Well, you're going to get frenzied, probably, aren't you?
If I dodge it, do I still receive frenzy?
My Doom 11.
Hello. This is what happens when you go away and work for a week, Chris. And also, I hurt my head and we can't stream. We forget everything.
This is. I feel like I want to do the answer to this question.
Yeah, I think we've actually played this a bunch of times already. This is our fourth stream of this.
He says you don't. So that means no, you don't get. So I thought I thought you did. I thought the attack the effect still went through.
No, I think that's only with stagger, right? No, wait.
What's the wording of dodge? Does it cancel the attack? No, it definitely doesn't cancel the attack.
Well, in any case, with this one, I'm either dodging the damage or I'm dodging frenzy and the damage. So I will proceed. Well, Chris.
In the glossary, it says when dodging, a hunter evades an enemy attack at the same speed or slower. So if you're evading the attack, I guess you're not frenzied. Yeah, that makes sense.
I mean, it makes sense to me that I dodged it, right? I mean, I don't actually.
If I blocked it with the block card, even if I blocked all the damage, I'd still be frenzied because the attack still hitting me, and that even makes sense with the video games, the Soulsborne games, because you can block in Dark Souls, for example, with a shield. Technically, you can block with the 1 plank shield in Bloodborne, and even if you don't take any damage, the effects like poison and frenzy still break through. So it actually makes perfect sense. Yeah, if you dodge it, you haven't been hit, so you're not getting frenzied. That makes perfect sense.
Great. So I will put a dodge down here and quick stab, which means that I dodge his entire attack, and then I clear that, dealing 1 damage to this guy over here, because it says deal 1 damage to 1 enemy in your space. So we'll kill off this church servant here, and I'll grab one of those blood echoes for our.
You grab 2 blood echoes.
I will now, because I'm going to activate Heavy Slash, which deals 4 damage to this guy, which also kills him. And I draw 1 and heal 1, although I don't have anything to heal. So let's see what card I draw.
Do you play the video games My Doom 11? Because if you do, as you'll know, it makes sense that dodge avoids them, but block doesn't. That's how I interpret it. I know that's applying the logic across mediums, but. Yeah, dodge says you avoid the attack in the glossary, so I think you avoid the frenzy. Pretty confident.
So. No way of knowing when we're back. We back! Hey, we're back! Everyone can see us again, I guess. YouTube still isn't telling me we're back. On my end, it just looks like we're still frozen. But that was a wonderful crash from the free OBS software, so you can't complain too much. It is free and it is good. It runs everything, but it does sometimes crash. But here we are. We back. Awesome. And hopefully all the sound's coming through okay and everything, and you can hear everyone alright. So, back to the table. And I've got 2 attacks left. So I'm thinking, I've got like these... Hmm?
How do you have 2 attacks left? You've 1 card left, right?
No, because I drew a card with Bloodthirsty.
Card. Oh my
I
god!
did. It's leaping, which is not ideal, but not terrible. So I'm thinking maybe I just do like
I'd like to point out one of the 2 cards left is a nothing from this guy.
Yeah, because he's got his ability left, which, as we know, for the lumbering is for the church giant is lumbering, which does nothing, and the other one is in fact a basic. So I can even stagger that with my repeating pistol.
Yeah, so you can literally just whack him twice, and he can't do anything to you. Well, whack him once and then end your turn and let him initiate the second combat in his turn.
Yeah, but actually, what I could do is I could use both of my attacks and then activate the Hunter Cowl rune, triggering my combo, which would clear my weapon, transforming it for free, and kill him.
Do that.
So let's do that.
Do that. That's awesome.
So I'm going to put Leaping down here in Quick Stab, which is a fast attack. It's going to do 2 wounds to him.
Yeah, 1+1, 1 basic +1 for the leaping.
And then I'm going to reveal his action, which is his ability, which is nothing. So he takes 2 damage.
Love it.
Yes.
Okay.
You die now, giant person. Oh, but just
Big
don't
maggot
take my tiny hat.
Put it on my grave.
I want to be buried with my tiny hat. And then I'll use Swift, which has got +1 wound, +1 speed to activate the other Quick Stab. And he's going to reveal a basic attack, which we know because it's the last card in the deck. So I'll flip over the repeating pistol here, which staggers a basic attack.
Well, you're going to reload it immediately as well.
Yeah. And then on attack, I can activate this Cowl rune, which increases my speed by another step, which I don't actually need because I'm already at speed 4, which is faster than fast. Now I'm going faster than faster than fast. But after the attack, I can transform the weapon for free, which clears all of the slots on it, which deals 3 damage. So I'm actually dealing essentially 5 damage by the resolution of this thing, which is 7, which is going to kill him.
That is so crazy. And also, your repeating pistol, when you transform a weapon, you get to reload it for free.
Exactly. So I reload the repeating pistol. These are all cleared off. He's dead, and I'm going to have another Blood Echo.
You made jokes about you carrying me carrying you this game, but my god, you just, did so much there.
Wipe that. The thing is now, I feel like I'm kind of in an I mean, I've got no cards left, but there's no enemies. But,
yeah.
I kind of feel like I've got these Blood Echoes. I'm on full hit points, though. I want to do something useful before going to the dream, but also, like...
We'll go hunting for side quests.
Yeah, I can't do any more, I can't collect any more Blood Echoes for the questy quest.
Oh yeah, you actually can. Well, you could help me kill things, maybe. We can maybe try and orchestrate it so I get the killing blows on stuff.
I should hopefully have some good dodges to draw now, because kind of the... I did draw 3 strength cards there, which enabled me to do that, but also they're a bit like I'm better with the dodges, so...
Oh, I just remembered I have the Carol Rune Corruption from our side quest at Castle Canehurst, which is first time I die, I don't die.
Oh yeah, I forgot about that. That's really awesome. Once per chapter, if you would be slain, you're not slain.
Oh my god, we're idiots. I had the Messenger's Gift, which was non-boss enemies don't activate. I could have just flipped that.
Oh yeah, and turned them all off.
Yeah, like,
well,
if ever there was a time to use that, it was when we booked an ambush with 3 enemies. I just got that at the end of the last stream as well, I remember.
Well, you know what, now you can save it for another clutch moment, I guess.
I guess. But now I only have 2 health, so I need to get at least at least a Blood Echo to make it worth going back to the dream. God damn it.
The good news is, though, if you're slain, Chris, you're not slain.
Yeah, but that would also be good to hold on to.
For the boss or whatever is coming up.
Yeah. Wow. Okay, so move the marker on 1 space for the end of the round.
Before we do that, I just need to resolve this hunt mission, right? Because
of course, yeah.
we remove the fog gates, and then that's it.
No. Yeah.
It turns back into... The fog gates are removed and the lantern becomes a lantern again.
Yeah.
But, yeah, that means we can actually move into the Grand Cathedral now, if we so choose. And I guess trigger
Not
whatever happens, but it's probably not the best timing in the world. Because, of course, of the unspeakable truths, which state that, you know, if you go in there... Hunters that enter the Grand Cathedral tile suffer frenzy, and then also attacks and dodges will have -1 wound and -1 speed. So basically, that sounds unresolvable. Basically, so instead, let's go and do some insight missions.
We must line our mind with eyes on the inside.
I was like looking for where that text was.
I'm quoting the game.
I figured as much, yeah. When I couldn't find it.
We are made by the blood, undone by the blood, something else by the blood. I can't remember the full quote.
More about blood.
Right, yeah, draw cards, I guess. Move the lantern forward, draw cards. What'd you get?
I've got Rapid, the purple dodge card.
Is that a tumbleweed I hear going by? You got Rapid and what else, sir?
Basic stagger and or basic skill card and second wind as well. So, oh, this is my heal card that I've never once managed to use to heal.
Can you use it for me?
Yeah, exactly. Can I heal Chris with this?
I've got rallying, which is after attack heal 2. I got a basic stagger and a basic dodge.
But actually, if Chris can survive an attack, he could heal 2, which is good.
Yeah.
So, rallying.
I think you should go first this round for 2 reasons. One, I want to know what's around the corner because I'm damaged, and 2, ideally we want you to soften enemies up for me to finish because you can't have any more blood echoes.
Yes, agreed. I shall do it. What was the third card you drew? I've got basic dodge and rallying.
Basic stagger. That's basic skill. Same as you.
You sure it's not visceral?
Yeah, I'm sure.
I don't have a basic stagger in your deck. What happened?
I have visceral as well. I just looked at my draw pile.
Huh. How weird.
You possibly only have 11 cards in my
1, 2,
draw
3,
pile.
4, 5, 6, 7, 8. No, that's one. Wait, 3, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Yeah, apparently I'm just missing that card for you. Anyway, y'all know what it does. It looks like this. Wait a minute. Let me just check that I have the right number. There's 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Yeah, so I haven't picked up one of yours. I'm surprised I actually still have a basic card.
I think you've got 2, and I've got like 4 or 5.
Well, I'm going to go on an adventure down to the south.
Okay.
I guess I'm going to set up second wind to do that, because, you know, what else am I going to do with it, unfortunately. So I shall move down to this spot here, and we shall reveal a tile, which is the Uden Chapel.
Nice.
Enemy attacks suffer -1 speed on this tile. Jeez, who shuffled this? Just finding all the lanterns.
Are you going to stop us from going any further south?
Well, oh yeah, I have actually orchestrated it so that the dead end is south.
Yeah, that makes sense. Cool.
Isn't there a thing about this?
Yeah, so once you decide if you're moving a second space or not, we're going to reveal card 40.
Yes, so I guess I will move a second space. I suppose I'll move to the west because it doesn't really matter.
Okay.
And let's see what's on card 40. I'm excited.
Oh. You should be excited. This is interesting.
Ooh. Ooh. I'm excited. God, I'm so happy to be playing this game right now. I'm having such fun. Here we go. Insight mission, Odin Chapel. If you've both been aiding Adela, if you have both aiding Adela and aiding Ariana, reveal card 41. If you have one but not the other, 45. If you have the other but not the first one, reveal 49. Otherwise, 51. Did we help any of these people? Oh, I really hope so.
Yeah. Don't worry, I have all the insight cards laid out, so I can tell you exactly.
We have aiding Adela.
Yes, we do. We've aiding Adela.
Nobody
but we do
could
not have aiding Ariana.
Yeah, I feel like maybe we tried to do that. Or maybe that was one of the ones we looked at and we're like, fuck it, we don't need to do that. So, we have aiding Adela, but not aiding Ariana, so we get to draw card 49.
Yep. This is the first time our choices have come back to mean something.
I quite enjoy that that's happened.
Yeah.
I'm enjoying that this is something beyond spawn an enemy with 2 lives and then fight it. Because that's happened quite a lot. Here we go, card 39. Please don't be spawn an enemy with 2 lives and fight it. Hunt complete. Moving forward, you reach toward
whoa, what card did you just draw?
39.
Stop. 49, mate. Put it away.
Oops! Right, that's the wrong card. Good catch, Chris. 49. Got it. Hunt not yet complete. That's actually the hunt's the main mission, isn't it? So that could, I mean, I don't know if that's the, obviously, I don't know if that's the chapter 4 or chapter 3 hunt complete card, but basically just skipped, I just put in the endgame cheat code. The endgame cheat code is -10.
Yeah.
Here we go. Correct card. Insight mission. Otherworldly influence. You hear a scream. Turning, you see Adela. She stands covered in blood over a man's corpse. You see a flicker of panic in her eyes. Help! She says, gripping her head, madness filling her expressions as she begins to move towards you. Reveal card 43. Place 1 insight token. Oh god, I can't read this. 1 insight token, Adela, and 1 church servant 2 spaces away from yours. They do not respawn once slain. Complete this mission when you slay both church servants and Adela. Slay the church servant and lure Adela into Odin Chapel.
There's so much fighting in this game.
Why can't we ever play nice games about harvesting crops and feeding people?
Where's Adela?
So,
I assume she's here.
My inclination is just to put them in the courtyard lamp with you.
Oh, can you spawn? Where do they spawn?
It just says 2 spaces away from yours.
Oh, well then, yeah, you could do that.
In fact, that's the only place I can put if it's strictly 2. That's my only option.
It does look that way.
Right.
So what is it we're grabbing? We're spawning
2 church servants and a civilian token.
It says 1 church servant, doesn't it?
Oh yeah, 1 church. Yeah, Adela and 1 church servant, 2 spaces away from yours. Got it.
The insight token is meant to represent Adela.
Oh yeah, I just used a civilian token.
Yeah, I was just about to say the civilian token has a lady on it. Let's just use her. Let's just use that.
I don't know why we wouldn't be able to use that. So really, we want to slay the church servant and then move into the Odin Chapel. Well, I mean, what I'm thinking here is maybe I move.
How do you lure her though? I don't understand.
Well, she just follows you, doesn't she? When she's an enemy, right?
It doesn't say that. It says she's in. I guess she is an enemy if you can slay her. Yeah, quite. Okay, yeah, that makes sense. Yeah,
I mean, I presume actually, doesn't she have? Aren't there NPC enemy cards? Do we need to get that card?
There are NPC enemy cards, but she won't have one because all the NPC enemy cards have dedicated tokens like these.
Is there? There is. Oh right, and there isn't a dedicated token for her, I guess.
Yeah, I assumed it was one of those, and I looked through them, but she's not there.
Huh. So how do we slay her then? Do we just attack her?
Oh, that's good. Oh yeah. Okay, that's a good point. Double check. Maybe there is a card for her in that case. I could be wrong.
I don't know what it did with the other here. I think, are they the big ones?
Yeah, they're big ones. I have them here, so I'll find out quickly.
I kept them out just because I expected something like this to happen. I don't see one for her. Oh, but they are double-sided. Oh, but I think they're just double-sided like, you know... Oh my god, there's nothing here.
Okay.
But how are we to know? There's not a card that we were supposed to have revealed that I've just forgotten to reveal.
Reveal card 43. That'll have her details on it.
That'll be her details. Good lord. Chat, why didn't you yell at me when I was being stupid? Was that a hint towards the Stardew Valley board game? Actually, Difter, it wasn't. It was just a hint towards sort of Euros.
Have you played Stardew Valley, Mike?
The video game, yes. I played it cooperatively online with our good friend, who shall not be named because I don't know how he feels about me naming him online, but our South African friend. And he was very good at managing crops and doing all of that business, and I just did the dungeon minigame for like 20 hours.
That sounds like him from the Age of Empires stories as well.
Mm-hmm.
He's good at management. He's good at base management.
He is. And he's good at sort of keeping up with that busy work that I find so tiresome.
Yeah, that's I don't enjoy that in video games, but I do enjoy it often in board games. It's weird.
I find it's directly proportional to sort of what the outcome is. Like we were playing Factorium, or Factorio, the one where you build a factory. Yeah. And if you guys know the game at all, basically you crash land on a planet and then you relentlessly strip mine the planet for resources, killing the natives. You're basically the capitalist villains. And you can either set it so that there's lots of resources and the base building's really easy, and the genocide of the natives is almost a given, or you can set the natives, which are bug aliens, by the way. I'm just calling them natives because that's what the game is. You can set the bug aliens to be really, really, really tough, and then the game is more of a sort of a survival thing where the base building is really clutch because you're constantly being assaulted by these waves of manic enemies. And I prefer the latter because it makes the busy work feel far more stressful and important, whereas the former...
It's the opposite of Spirit Island.
It's, yeah, essentially the opposite of Spirit Island, which our unnamed friend also really, really likes, and I think overall I prefer to Factorio, but I did enjoy running around and sort of pretending to manage the base. Anyway, here's Adela. She has 1 HP. Anytime an enemy within one space of Adela flips an ability or special, they also have block 2. Adela only attacks when a basic is flipped, and her basic attack is Poison Blade, medium speed, 1 damage and poison. So there you go.
It says she only attacks when basic is flipped. Does that mean... Here's another classic CMON ambiguity. Does that mean we don't treat her like a regular enemy and she doesn't have her own activation, and she only attacks as an additional attack when the church servant flips a basic? Or does it mean we flip a card for her and ignore it if it's anything but basic?
I agree with you, it's ambiguous and it's not well written, but I'm going to infer that... my Doom 11, by the way, says Factorio is an awesome game, and I did enjoy it. We had lots of fun. I don't have any problem making my own fun in these games as well, you know. Like, I was just like, right, you're all labor and I'm management. And then I spent a good 4 hours making jokes about useless management. But yeah, so it says here on the Adela's card, anytime an enemy with one space of Adela, including herself, flips an attack card. So presumably the implication there is that she can flip attack cards.
Yeah, she can. Okay, that's good to know.
So
okay.
There you go.
But I'm hopeful this won't be an issue. I think you'll be able to smack up that church servant, and then I can finish him.
Yeah, we'll have to see if he gets blocked too.
Yeah.
I've just got a little crash here on YouTube Studio's side, so I'm hoping that the stream is still running. I sure would like to know.
It's currently still running for me. Really? Obviously, I'm a little bit behind. But I don't think I'm that far behind. Yeah, you're good. You're still running. 100%.
Awesome. Okay, so I mean, I've got 2 cards left, and I'm going to have to use a card to move into that space. So, presumably... So I'm thinking what I do, maybe... I mean, I've got so many methods to move them around. I mean, I would prefer to try not to kill Adela. Thoughts?
Yeah, me too.
I think it should be fairly straightforward. I mean, the only reason to kill her would be if this block thing makes killing the church servant a real problem, but I think we should be
You'll make
okay.
it harder. I think it'll be manageable. I think what you should probably do is just move one space back north, and then end your turn and let them come to you.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking exactly. But they won't come to me because they're in a space with you, right?
They will because they can reach you.
Yes, that's right. That's right. They move if they can reach you. Okay, cool. Yeah, so I guess I'm going to use my basic stagger card, and then I keep the rapid with dodge on that lets me draw a card. Actually, I could... But if I use that for... I'm just trying to think how I can basically use this card, the rapid card, to draw a card and then still use that for something. Right? Like, get some benefit out of this card I can draw.
Well, it depends if you block or not.
Depends if what?
Depends if he blocks or not. But also, if you draw a dodge, you can use the dodge, so...
Well, it is a dodge card, though, so I can dodge with it and draw a card.
Oh, I was assuming you were going to attack with it.
Well, I can only attack... Oh, yeah, so I could attack with it, draw a card. Yeah. Yeah, and then I'm not just dodging, I'm actually doing something useful. Okay, so I'll give up the basic stagger card.
Losing health is not a big deal, because you have full blood echoes, like...
So I'm going to move into the Odin Chapel space then, and end my turn. Which means that the church servant and Adela are going to come in, and presumably they're both going to attack me. I guess the order is church servant first.
He activates first, as we've always put the new guys as last in the queue. So she stays behind to begin with. She's not actually present.
Oh yeah, she hasn't activated yet.
Yeah.
Right, which is a good thing actually, because that means that does he benefit from her ability?
Oh
yeah, within one space, yeah, so he will still benefit. Ah, damn it.
That's fine. So, so he engages you in combat. What are you going to do?
Right, so I'll play down Rapid into Impaling Thrust.
I like it.
And I immediately draw a card, thanks to the clarification from...
I do that.
I do 11, exactly. So the card is ideally something with dodge on it. It is! You may transform weapon for free after attack or dodge. Oh, cool.
Quick change.
Nice.
That's particularly useful because you want to transform your weapon quite possibly.
Yeah, I mean, I don't really mind, but it means I can stagger a basic and then get my pistol right back. Yeah. So let's see what he's doing. If he is doing a basic, that would be grand, because I can actually dodge that at... Wait, can I dodge at same speed? Yes, it's stagger that doesn't work at same speed.
Unless you have an ability that says it does, yeah.
It's like you. So it is basic, so I will flip my pistol to turn off his basic attack. And then... Oh, and then I don't actually need to dodge, because I've turned it off.
No, but you can dodge her attack if she does one, I guess.
Yes, and that's probably... And... Well, I could still also use the pistol on her. Wait, which one avoids poison? Stagger or dodge? Or do they both avoid the poison?
They would both stop the poison from happening.
Right. So the only way I'd get poisoned is if I blocked.
Yeah, exactly.
Okay, well that's fine. It just means that I avoid all the damage, and then he takes 3 damage, and he's left on... No, he's got block 2, so he takes 1 damage. No, but he doesn't have block 2 because he didn't draw a special or an ability. Yeah. Wah, wah. Here's 3 damage. And then she activates and moves in.
Exactly. And you really... okay, perfect. Yeah.
And then if she draws an ability or a special, she gets block 2, but actually does nothing. I don't want to kill her, though, so I'm actually not going to do anything here. Because now that they're in there, all I'm trying to do is finish this guy off, and then that resolves the thing. Except I'm not going to finish him off, you're going to do it.
Yeah. You can hear it, your turn's over anyway after this, so you can't finish him.
Exactly. Well, I mean, I could play Quick Change into Combo Strike to kill her, but why would I do that?
No need.
It's another basic attack. So I will use my dodge here to avoid her. Oh, yeah, no, I can do that, yeah.
You can, yeah.
Yeah, so I use dodge into Combo Strike to avoid her. and then I may transform the weapon for free. So.
And luckily, that doesn't kill them because you're not on the side that does damage when you clear slots.
Yeah, I mean, I could actually pick who to target with that, so I could have actually killed him, but I'd rather leave him for you to collect the Blood Echo.
Yeah, because we need a 4th Blood Echo for the mission, so it's actually really we don't want you. We literally don't want you to kill him.
Yeah, and so I've I've replenished the repeating pistol as well because I've transformed my weapon. I've never.
You seem to have built this ultimate character who can avoid all damage, dish out enormous damage, reload his gun for free, transform his weapon for free, damage when he dodges. You're OP, man.
This broken build is broken.
Okay, it's my turn.
Which cards do you have, Chris?
Basic stagger, which you forgot to take out of the box.
That's why I'm confused.
Basic push and rallying.
Okay, I do actually have a basic stagger card. Here it is. I found it, so there you go. Now I'm less confused.
I'll make it really easy for you. I'll discard my basic stagger to move.
Damn it. So you're just moving one into the Odin Chapel, right?
Yes, and I'm really, 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 really hoping.
I forgot that the enemy attacks are on -1 speed in here, actually.
Oh, yeah. Oh, well. Didn't matter.
They did not. But it might matter now.
Actually, possibly. I'm thinking, because the odds of him drawing up... The odds of him receiving block 2 are very high. As in... Only one card is about at 4. 1 in 4 chance he won't block 2.
Yeah, because I got very lucky there and pulled 2 basics. So now, Chris, you've just got the unfortunately the remaining ones.
So what I could do, oh, he'll do 2 damage to me. Well, here's an interesting one when it comes to when things resolve. Because what I'm thinking is I could use my dodge card to transform my weapon. On the reverse, I have heavy slash, which does 3 damage. If I played rallying on it, it would do 4 damage, at slow speed. But he'd also be at slow speed because of the room we're in. But if he drew, let's say he drew basic or prof. Let's say he did one of his either his basic or his special. He would kill me, but I would simultaneously heal 2. I heal 2 after the attack, but my attack happens at the same time as his attack. So does he kill me, or do I heal 2?
There's not like one of those like grim rules where it's like in the case of ambiguity, rule outside your favor.
I think there is actually.
I feel like there was one of those at the end of the rule book because it doesn't go Bloodborne's hard or whatever.
I think you're right, but I feel like there shouldn't be ambiguity. They should write the rules properly.
I agree with you. It does feel like a little bit of a cop-out.
So in that case, I think I'm going to have to be super safe and instead just use the Orc of Abritus to deal 2 damage to him.
Well,
for free.
Or you could use the Rosmarinus to reduce the speed of his... No, that doesn't help, does it?
Oh, it would actually. It would help in the case of... Yeah, because then he'd die. He'd lose 2 speed in total.
Yeah, and then he'd be slower than you and die first, right?
Yes, unless he draws his ability, in which case... Because the ability says after the attack, he doesn't need to be alive for it to happen.
Yeah, that's right.
So there's a 1 in 4 chance of that happening. And we've been in this position before.
We have.
I think I've lost a 1 in 6 chance twice in our series of Bloodborne streams. So I'm
possibly better to just play it safe and use the the Augur of Abritus. That just kills him, right?
Yeah, he's 2 damage to him and he's dead. And I get that I go. And does that immediately resolve? Yeah, I guess that we immediately resolve the insight mission, I suppose.
Yes, I feel like it does. It just says slay the church servant and lure Adela into the Odin Chapel, which we've done.
I like the way my Doom 11's phrased the explanation. You heal 2 while you're dead, so you're still dead.
Yeah, go to the dream and then heal 2. And then also the rest of it.
Yeah. So we slayed church servant, we lured Adela into Odin Chapel. So card 50.
Card 50, please. Visions of the past. Distribute 1 blood echo, and the blood of Adela reward among the hunters.
I'll take that blood echo, thank you.
Adela shakes her head violently. The wandering incense, the warding incense, seems to be affecting her. Coming to her senses, she speaks. Hunter. It was horrible visions in my head of the cathedral, of Lawrence. Things we were not meant to know.
Not Lawrence.
Does it not say Lawrence?
No, I'm just being sad. Like, no, not Lawrence.
I don't know if this is something I should be aware of, or a video game thing. Not Lawrence! The Blood of Adele is actually at the top of my deck here as well, so let's have a quick look. It says here, Hunter turn, heal 1, and you may spend a Bloody Echo to heal an additional 2.
Yeah. So neither of us can actually have this unless we want to discard one of our other things.
Mm-hmm. So
I quite like my things.
What's that?
I quite like my things.
Yeah, I'm thinking the only one I'd really want to give up would be the Beast Roar.
Thanks, Eddie. Have fun in your meeting. Catch you next time.
Thanks for watching, Eddie. See you soon. So
Beast 1 means in space up 2 spaces away. Yeah, I mean, yeah. Healing 1's pretty good in relation to that, I think.
I mean, this is basically sort of a get out of jail free in the sense that it lets me move everyone away.
It's a little bit like my Messenger's Gift, in a way. Although yours works on the boss.
That's true. I mean, to be fair, I'm just trying to think, like, I don't really need this, because, like, at some point I'm going to need to, even if I survive for a lot longer, at some point I'm going to need to go to the Dreams to get rid of these Blood Echoes.
Yeah, agreed.
So I'm thinking...
The only time it might come in useful is in the boss fight, when 1 health is going to make a real difference, which is potential, but...
I mean, I do think, given the way the Grand Cathedral is set up, it's unlikely I'm going to be able to move the boss to... I mean, we're assuming here we're going to go in here and fight a boss, but it does seem fairly obvious.
Yeah.
But unless I'm here, or here, and I move the boss to the opposite side.
The opposite side, yeah. It's up to you. I don't want it, so it's up to you.
3 hit points could be pretty clutch, though.
Yeah, it's quite a fun idea that they're turning that Blood Echoes, which may or may not be becoming redundant for you, now have another use. That's kind of fun.
I'll take it. I'll drop Beast Roar and I'll take it. We'll see what happens.
Okay. No problem. Oops. And I took the Blood Echo, obviously, because you had no room for it.
Yes.
So we now
and
have
also
one...
because you should have it.
Yeah. We now have 1 insight. So we no longer become frenzied when we enter the Grand Cathedral. But we're going to suffer -1 damage, strength, and -1 speed to all attacks in the Grand Cathedral if we don't get a second insight. So I say we get a second insight.
Yes, I agree completely. Let's not just go rush to the boss for the sake of it.
For the fairness, we're only halfway through the second round, so we got time.
Yeah, I mean, because that's the end of your turn, right? So we're moving on the lantern.
Yeah.
And doing all that business.
No,
Yeah.
I've got 2 cards left. I got 2 cards left.
Oh, you got 2 cards left. Oh yeah. Huh.
So yeah.
But wait, I'm just trying to think. Should I have moved on the lantern one more time? I've only moved it on 1 space.
No, that's correct.
Oh my god, we're making such progress.
I know. Because you're so OP. So the only thing I can do, I'm assuming that the first Blood Moon insight token is going to be a insight mission, but obviously that's still 3 pips away. So the only thing I can do is try and do the strengthen through blood, which is that's the one we have to go to the dreams. I've actually got nothing to do.
Yeah, the only thing to do is reveal more tiles, right?
Yeah, which will have a use, I guess, right? Because it's going to be it'll have a use. Because we're going to need to go somewhere, presumably, for this mission. So I guess I'll start doing that. I will spend my dodge for basic dodge. So I'm probably not going to. I'm probably just going to be going back to. I'm probably just going to go to the dream, to be honest, after this, because I'm low health. It's worth me going to the dream, I feel. Is that okay?
Yeah. You're going to the dream. You're going to do some moves and then go to the dream.
Yeah, that's what I think, right? 'Cause I want to heal. So.
Yeah. Seems reasonable to me.
So I'm just going to move to the southwest, and then I'm going to move west. So we're going to see what's underneath the central lamp.
Okay, let's have a look. It is just a bog standard space. It's got 2 monster spawns, a tentacle and a parasite. And so church giant, church servant, with 2 exits on it, opposite one another.
That's not really a problem, to be honest.
Yeah, I mean, it doesn't really matter which enemy do you want to have just walked onto, the church servant or the church giant.
Let's make it the servant. But I'm not going to fight them. I'm just going to disappear.
Yes.
The dream with my last card, anyway.
I mean, if you'd like to do some damage to them, I'd be okay with it.
But I only have 1 card.
Oh yes, to go to the dream, right?
Yeah. So I'm going to go to the dream, advancing the lantern 1 space. And then, are you okay with me spying 1 upgrade? Because you have like 4 upgrades more than me. And then
Yeah, that's absolutely fine.
So I'll buy 1 upgrade, and I'll contribute 1 Blood Echo to the hunt mission, or to the to the insight mission. Sorry. And I think I might actually buy a 2nd defensive. I think that could be really useful in the boss fight potentially.
I'm inclined to agree.
So I'm going to buy that. And what are we going to drop? We're going to drop something. What have we got?
What am I gonna do?
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Yes, I need to get rid of 1 of these. I want to keep the dodges. So basically, do I get rid of a basic strength or a basic stagger? I like stagger a lot, but I really have failed to make this stagger deck.
Well, that's not your fault. The stagger cards didn't come up.
Yeah. I've already got 3 cards that do extra damage, and only 2 cards do stagger. So I guess I'll lose the basic strength, keep the basic stagger. I recover my health. So I'm back up to 6 health. My Org of Abritus is gonna replenish, and that's the end of my turn. Oh, what's the new upgrade that appeared in the upgrade area?
Yes. And sorry, which card did you just drop?
Defensive, or whatever it's called.
No, sorry, which card did you remove for it?
Basic stagger.
Basic
Sorry, no,
stagger.
basic strength. No. Basic strength. Sorry.
Basic strength. Cool.
Yeah.
Bye-bye, basic strength. This is all the defensive cards in. Cool.
Yeah.
And the replacement card, I bet it's got stagger on it. No, it's Bloodthirsty. Another copy of Bloodthirsty.
Okay.
Alright.
That's the end of the round, so we move the lantern on again, so the lantern's now 1 space away from Blood Moon.
Yep, so Blood Moon next time.
So basically, like I said, we've nothing to do, and we've no objectives yet until you come to the dream and drop off those Blood Echoes.
Yeah, so the only thing I can think of really doing is maybe exploring the tile under the Grand Chat Cathedral and then just popping up to the dream myself.
I think that's exactly what you should do. Yeah.
And I don't really seem to have... I seem to have forgotten to drop to 3 cards, so I've drawn Counter Strike, Basic Stagger, and Poised.
Okay.
I love Counter Strike. I haven't actually managed to use it yet, but it says after dodging, deal 2 damage to the enemy, which is awesome. I've got the basic stagger card here. And so I guess I have 3 basics in my deck? No, I don't know. And poised as well.
I've drawn defensive, leaping, and basic dodge.
Oh, leaping's very cool. I like it a lot.
You have 2 basics in your deck. I have 2. I now only have 3. So I'm only 1 behind. I was 2 behind you. Now I'm only 1 behind you. So we're doing okay.
I'm going to play the basic stagger card to move 2. So I'll go 1 into this space down here, and then 2 to explore a tile. And the tile is... Oh, random enemy tile. Ooh, this chest. Can I get the chest?
Oops,
no, because then I can't get to the dream. Bummer. So it's got a church servant, church giant, and chest on it. And I shall orient it in such a way that you can move south from it.
I am still looking for that tile. Where are you, tile? What's it got on it again? It's 3 spaces, right?
Yeah, 3 spaces. A chest, a parasite, and a worm.
Oh, it's a parasite and worm. I thought it was the claw. That's why I couldn't find it. Okay, and you said you can't go south. That's fine.
No, I set it up so you can still go south, because you couldn't go north anyway.
Oh yes, that's true. Lovely.
So I guess I move automatically into the middle space. And I've got 2 cards left, which is a shame, because I'd really like to... I don't have anything that... No. I was just looking to see if I maybe had something that could get me to the chest, so I could leave the chest and then leave, but I don't, unfortunately.
You might as well just move into another space then. Just reveal another tile.
Yeah, I suppose so. At least get the exploration done. So I shall play poised, I suppose, to move 2 more spaces down to here.
Are you going south or are you going west?
I've gone south.
Okay.
And I've revealed the graveyard.
That could be useful. The name tile, at least.
This is a bummer, because I can orient it in such a way that and I'll orient it so that I've moved on to the space with the chest. Unfortunately, I can't actually grab the chest. So I've moved 1 into here, and then I move 1 into here. And that's
They'll follow you.
fine, but they're going to follow me into this space, and there's also a church servant in here, so...
The church servant doesn't follow you all the way in, he just follows you on space.
That's right.
Yeah, so you're surrounded by 3 enemies, you got 1 card, what do you want to do?
I think I'm going to go to the dream. Hopefully there's nothing that's like, find the graveyard later, because I've put it quite far away.
I hope not, yeah.
Whee! Yep. So I zoom off to the dream, and these folks are left just standing around, like, looking a bit clueless, like, what's going on? Where'd the hunter go? Oh, man.
They're not going to be thinking that for long, because the very act of you going to the dream is going to reset everything.
Oh, that's true. So, when I go to the dream, we do progress the lantern, so we're going to now read an insight quest, I guess, before we do the
Blood Echoes.
Right?
Well, we got the order. We got a few things to do. We got to the first thing we do is we read card 56 because we move on to the Blood Moon. That's the first thing that happens when you go to the dream.
Yeah. So I go to the dream. So we read card 56. Ah! Church giant, fall down. You're drunk, church giant. Go home. This card says, if you've not yet entered the Grand Cathedral, then hurry up and get into the Grand Cathedral. The executioners arrive. Oh, I don't like the sound of this.
That's bad.
As the moon reaches its apex and the clamoring sound of the cathedral bells fill the inner ward, a new sound is heard echoing through the streets. On swift feet, the sounds of transforming weapons and gunshots ring into the night. En masse, the hunters of the Executioner's Covenant have descended into the streets of the Cathedral Ward. If you have aiding the Executioners, reveal card 60. Otherwise, reveal card 57.
Don't remember ever seeing that.
Nope, I think that's one that we did not get.
Or even come across.
Yeah, we did not come across that, so...
57.
I like how all of our decisions are coming to sort of a point here now.
Yeah, it's cool.
It is cool. Hunters of the Church. Taking to the streets, the Executioners have begun to cut down all those before them, townsfolk and monster alike. Leading them seems to be Alfred. What part did the Executioners play in all this? Regardless, it appears we might have to fight our own kind if we are to complete our mission. Reveal card 58. Spawn Alfred represented by his token, and 2 Executioners represented by insight tokens on the central lamp space. On the Blood Moon, they are not removed, but heal all hit points. On the Blood Moon, they are not removed, but heal all hit points. Complete this mission when Alfred and all Executioners have been slain.
Where do they appear? Central lamp. Oh god. Interestingly enough, one of the hunters in one of the, I think in the blood, in one of the expansions anyway, one of the hunters is Alfred basically. Is wearing his gear and with his weapon. So you could actually use that miniature to represent him. And you could also just use 2 totally random hunter miniatures to represent his cronies. They're meant to be hunters, right?
Yeah, I mean, rather than just putting out these tokens, you could just grab a bunch of hunter miniatures if you wanted.
Yeah, and one of them is literally Alfred.
Is Alfred in the core set, or is he in one of the other sets?
He's in one of the other sets. He's got the Ligarius wheel, big wheel weapon.
Oh, that's the Blood Moon pack.
Yeah.
I've got that right here, but if you didn't back the Kickstarter, I don't think you can get this anymore. Sorry.
Are we gonna do it? Let's do it.
I'm doing it. I gotta use these miniatures for something, man. Okay.
He's here. Oh no, they've slightly messed it up in a way. So Alfred is actually the one. So Alfred in the game wields the Ligarius wheel, but his costume is actually this one, the guy who has the big hammer.
I see.
The guy with the big hammer is Alfred aesthetically, but he has the wrong weapon. But the big pyramid head is Alfred.
Right. Well, let's grab these stretch goal hunters here so we can show them to the people at home. So this is Alfred's outfit, but with the wrong weapon.
Reminds me, I need to ask my girlfriend if she ever got to sort her pledge for this Kickstarter. I hope she did. It's a bit late now. It's been delivered. Yeah, that's Alfred in all but weapon. That's Alfred clothes and helmet, just wearing the wrong weapon. Well, that is some random hunter character with the weapon that Alfred's supposed to have.
There's also 2 more hunters in this box. What are these dolls for, man? There's also some dolls in here.
They have no official function.
Oh. Like in the game, they're just not used for anything?
The doll is an incredibly important character in the video game, but in the board game, there's no function of the miniatures yet.
But there is I think, additional content on the website, right? Because isn't there a code in the core set that says, go to this website for free content? So maybe
I never found that.
That's on the front of the miniatures box. I can reach it. I can maybe reach it.
I believe.
There's too much camera equipment in the way. There we go. I don't know what the digital content is. I just know that it exists.
Oh, cool. I'll check it out at some point.
That's on the miniatures box from the core set. So these are the other 2 stretch goal hunters. We've got Girl Who Bonks Note that that's a reference to her weapon and nothing else.
Just nicest, yeah. It's nice.
And guy who cuts. Farmer, hunter farmer.
I think we should take the farmer witch, and we should take the girl with the luxurious wheel, because that's the executioner's weapon of choice.
Yes, I've got all three of these characters. The two that comprise of Alfred. I've put back girl with bonk weapon into the, who I've renamed because I didn't like how that came out the first time. Back into the box.
Alfred is the one with the metal triangular helmet.
Right, so we're making sure that Alfred actually has the correct clothes on. Got it.
Yeah, that's super important. Okay, there we go.
My Doom 11 says the digital content is a set of enemy cards for the core box that give you a third variation for each enemy.
Oh,
Wow.
that's cool.
I was just thinking, actually, that I don't feel like I have enough content.
Yeah. I have to find Alfred now. Where are you, Alfred? Where did I put you? I don't.
But I suppose that's actually really nice for people who just bought the core set, or who maybe didn't get the stretch goals because they're buying it at retail, so they can go and get like extra variations for the set they already bought for free. I actually really like that. That appeals to me.
Found Alfred.
Sorry guys, close up of my arm there. I forgot which camera we were in. Anyway, so here are the big scary executioners who've shown up to make our day a bit more miserable.
Alfred's side depends on player count rather than randomized. Oh, that's interesting. He is literally that miniature because his basic attack is Kirkhammer Slam, and Kirkhammer is the name of that weapon that the miniature's holding.
Right. Yeah, we need his.
That's super interesting. They gave him the wrong weapon in relation to the video game. Weird.
What does he look like? He really reminds me of someone. Does he have two sides? But they're the same. Oh yeah, he's got 1 to 2 and 3 to 4 variations.
Okay. So that's we have to kill them. Okay.
Yeah, I mean that's the mission, right? We don't actually have to kill them if we don't want to.
No,
I mean,
we don't.
we've actually got 2 insight, so we can actually just go to the chapel, right?
We've 1 insight. Where's the second insight coming from?
Well, I'm about to get it for completing Strength Through Blood.
Oh, are we? I thought that was just. I thought this was going to unlock it. Well, we're not sure. I thought.
Oh.
I assumed we're going to step to this. We'll find out.
Fair enough. Yeah, actually, you might be right. I'm getting ahead of myself.
Let's see if you're right. You could be right though.
I'm sorry, that was way too much admin, and now I'm totally lost. What's going on?
We're now revealing card 55, assuming you're still happy to donate all 3 Blood Echoes to that insight mission.
Yeah, so I've got the Executioner's arrival here. I've got Alfred up there. Was there a card for the Executioner's capabilities?
Yes, you're told to reveal card 58, and 58 is their stat.
Okay, so I guess we revealed Alfred first, right? So he's before them in the queue.
Yeah, I think that makes perfect sense.
And then we've got the Executioners here. And they're represented by insight tokens. Not on my table. Ha! They have 2 hit points. They do not respawn once slain. If they flip ability or special, they use their basic with +1 speed and wound and stagger. And otherwise they have Hunter's Seal, 2 speed, 2 wounds, cannot be staggered.
So if you've completed the quest aiding the executions, does Alfred come and help you instead of
fighting you?
Fighting?
That would be so cool.
I'm after we finish this, I'm willing to look through some spoilers.
What, Chris? You'll spoil it for the next time we play through this campaign because we've covered all the other ones and we want to repeat one.
I know we're out of campaigns. There are no more campaigns to play.
I mean, we actually... How many do we actually have? I think there's like, across all the boxes, something like 10.
Well, it's more than 10. There's 4 in the base set. There's 4 in each in the 2 big expansions,
Oh my
which
god,
is a
really?
total of
That's
12.
12, yeah.
Small expansions have a couple as well, I think. And then there's also like the Canehurst expand. The Canehurst Castle has 2 of its own campaigns. Then it also has the mission that you can add into other campaigns, and there's a lot. There's a lot going on.
So like more like 15 or something, because we've also probably got 2 in the forest thing.
Yeah.
The forest pack.
Then Chalice dungeons are like randomized encounters as well, essentially. Like, that's completely different. And there's a PvP mode in that box as well. Right. Secrets of the Church, card 55.
Strength through blood. Distribute the bloodstone reward among the hunters.
Oh, we did it. Woo.
Woo! Whatever has affected the lesser minds of the population will not break us. We know our mission, and we know our purpose. None, not even those of the church, will stand in our way. Ba-bam. Mission complete.
We have our 2 insight. We have no real reason to go killing Alfred. That seems like a difficult fight that we don't need to take on.
I agree. Also, I mean, he's a hunter, right? So even though he's committing genocide, well, actually, maybe we should stop the genocide.
Yeah, I mean, Alfred you meet Alfred, when you first meet Alfred in the video game, he's an NPC you talk to. And you meet him a few times, I think, and you can chat to him. But there definitely does come a point where you maybe don't want to chat to him anymore. He definitely does go off the deep end a little bit. You actually can meet him in Castle Canehurst. Oh, your stream's crashed. I think, has it? Or is it my end? It could just be my end.
Oh, Difter's also like, did I hear PvP? Yes, there is PvP as well, Difter. It looks okay on my end, but
it could just be my YouTube then being difficult.
Difter's like, nope, still live. Cool. Awesome.
Okay. My YouTube.
Hey, yeah, Chris, after this campaign, we should take the characters we built and do PvP.
Luckily, I don't think that's how it works. I think there's a system for building characters for PvP.
Oh. But I only want to play if I can use my broken character against your less good character. Right. I'm going to reset this deck. And also I have to look up the Bloodstone Shard.
Oh yes, I grabbed that.
Dun, 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 dun. Tiny music box. Oh, we missed it. This is another item, so someone's going to have to discard something if they want this. And it says, placed on an attack slot, may switch slot on transform. While on that slot, the attack deals +1 thing. +1 wound.
I think my house internet might have gone or something.
Oh, I can still see you. We can
Yeah,
also
but
see.
I'm on mobile internet for this.
You're streaming on mobile internet? What are you, nuts?
Yeah. I find my mobile internet more reliable than my Wi-Fi.
Well, I plug in via Ethernet now. Nobody does that anymore these days, but when I'm streaming, I'm on Ethernet.
My gaming PC is plugged in by Ethernet. So this item, do we want this?
I'm thinking I quite like it, if you don't want it. I mean, because I've got the empty Phantasm Shell, and they're basically the same thing, except this lets me switch it every time I transform, and I transform fairly frequently.
You do.
So
I think you probably. I think my Messenger's Gift is borderline worthless now.
Mm-hmm. No
so
boss enemies. Yeah, so I mean, we might get a bit more mileage out of both of them if you take it then.
I think I'd get more mileage. So it's interesting. I think I'd get more mileage out of it. So, hey, my internet's back. I think I'd get more mileage out of it. I think it's a bigger upgrade for me from the Messenger's Gift than it is from either of your items.
Mm-hmm.
But I do think it suits your character better than mine.
But I just don't, because I mean, what is our plan now? We've got the insight. Do we just? So this is Crystal Messenger's Gift that he's not getting rid of, by the way. Are we just going to go and fight the boss now?
Yeah, I get you. It's that or fight Alfred for no reason.
Yeah, I mean, other than to find out how those little story cards end, right? We might want to uncover more story, but to be honest, I'm not so certain of our fight with the boss, which I'm assuming happens.
That's the thing. We need to. And our next step is to go into the Grand Cathedral, because maybe it's not a boss fight. Maybe there's another phase we have to go through, right?
Yeah, so we're under pressure of time, so we don't want to delay unnecessarily, basically.
In general, we're under pressure time. We happen to have a lot of time available to us right now, but that's because we're under the assumption that the only thing we have left to do is the boss fight, which might not be true. So we definitely need to go and look at the Grand Cathedral next. That's our next step, 100%.
Yeah. So, the Messenger's Gift may still be useful if we're not going straight into the boss fight. If we are, it's useless. But
exactly.
I think it's probably better for you to have the Bloodstone Shard.
I also think it's good because I've got very few attacks that buff my strength, and I've got a side of my board which has lots and lots of weak quick attacks. So I think it would definitely benefit. Yeah, so I think on balance, I'd like to take it.
Yeah.
If you're okay with it.
I am okay with that.
Cool. Thank you. Okay, and then that's it. We're up to date now. And it's my turn. I still have 3 cards in my hand.
The Messenger's Gift is from the core set, right?
Yeah.
The only thing we got from the dungeon was the Corruption Rune.
Corruption was exactly. That was the only thing. We spent all of our blood dregs on it because it was so good.
Cool.
So, are you ready for me to continue my turn?
Hager's accusing me of having unreliable internet, which is accurate. Well, we can decide who goes first here, right?
No, it's my turn. You went first, and you the dream. It's literally my turn after your turn.
Right. Yes. No, wait, didn't you go first and go to the dream, and then I went to the dream?
No, separate turns. There's a really easy way of knowing. I have 3 cards in my hand.
Got it.
I went to the dream at the end of last round. You went to the dream at the start of this round. It's just because we resolved 2 insight missions in the dream. That's why you're confused.
Right. There was a lot going on.
And we also just respawned all the enemies in the middle of a round because you going into the dream triggered a blood moon. That's why you're confused.
I actually just reset 2 enemies, though, and that was it.
Yeah, me too. The ones who followed you. So yeah. I'm going to spawn into the Grand Cathedral because I can spawn onto any lantern space, and it's going to save me a lot of time.
Which side are you having your combo weapon on?
Oh, good. I'll have it on the quick. And I'll put the blood shard stone onto the combo finisher.
That makes perfect sense.
Actually, I just realized I have to end. Do I have to end a move in the chapel?
In the Grand Cathedral? Well, you could spawn onto the lantern, then go get the chest. That's a move, right? Yeah, it says end a move on the Grand Cathedral.
Yeah, here it is. I lost it for some reason.
So we're on the spot after the blood moon, right?
No, we're on the blood moon still. Why would you move it an extra space?
Oh yeah, after your turn it'll move a space, yeah.
Yeah.
Yep.
You're having a really hard time understanding that it's my turn. You just want to move the game forward and have your turn.
Yeah.
I know you've got the better character, but I can contribute stuff too.
I'm helpful. Alright, come on.
Yeah. So I think I'm going to move on to the space with the chest, as we said, but I don't know what card to keep. I guess I'll keep block 2 and dodge for fear of this being a really nasty monster.
Assuming that's what's going to happen, right?
Yeah, I mean, it might not be, but I'm sufficiently worried that it will be. So let's reveal card 38.
Dun 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 dun. You can also interact with the chest to heal 2 health.
I could, but I am full health right now.
That's the ability of the Grand Cathedral for you folks at home. Accessing the cathedral. You enter to the sight of a woman knelt in prayer. Before her rests an artifact of the church, a skull. Let us partake in the communion and feast upon the old blood. Our thirst for blood satiates us, soothes our fears. Seek the old blood. As she prays, you see the pulses of light are originating from the skull. As a new wave washes over her, all sound ceases. Suddenly, she grips her chest before emitting a deathly shriek. Thank you. Her form erupting into that of a horrid beast.
Yeah.
Spawn 1 boss. Surround the Grand Cathedral.
If mine's not cut out and Mike had to finish this by himself, I think he'd manage it. His character's OP.
Surround the Grand Cathedral with fog gates. Spawn Vicar Ameliar.
Oh, he's Canadian.
In its lantern space. She respawns on a blood moon. Complete the hunt by slaying Vicar Ameliar. Reveal card 39.
Yeah, this is exactly what I predicted.
Well, it's a good news that my spoiler earlier, revealing card 39 a little bit apprehensively, did not actually spoil anything, because it does say right there that completes the hunt, and I didn't read it, so that's fine.
It's true.
Here she is, by the way. She's become some kind of beast, although she's still praying. She's got a big mouth. Little antlers! Oh, she looks Christmassy.
Where are you, Vicar Media?
Yeah, so she spawns on the lantern space, right? That's what it said?
Yeah, which actually means me discarding my leaping is possibly an idiotic thing to do. Although I can let her come at me, and then I can attack her and dodge at the same time, I guess.
Right, and if I want to come join you, I'll have to go to the courtyard lamp and then enter, right?
Yes.
I mean, I could go to the central lamp, but then I'd have to interact on the space with all the executioners, and I don't think that's a good idea. I can't remember why, but I think if you interact in a space with... You can't interact in a space with enemies?
You can, but they just whack you.
Yeah, so actually, if we didn't have the courtyard lamp right there where we've got it, this would be so much harder. That's like super serendipity, because otherwise I'd have to we would have had to kill these people if that wasn't there.
Yeah, it's actually worked out okay. Where are the...
Well, I mean, we've also got the Uden Chapel down here, so we might have decided to go blip blop, you know, up from there. That might be easier than dealing with this, but still, it's worked out extremely well, so that's good. That's a good thing.
What's the boss stat cards? What do they look like? Why can't I find them?
They're just regular size cards.
Like regular playing card size?
Yeah.
Right.
So she's got 10 hit points on phase 1.
I must have put them under other cards in that case. Kind of forgotten.
And she has 2 decks of mini cards, a phase 1 and a phase 2 deck.
Yeah, I found the mini cards immediately, but I can't find the regular cards for some reason. I guess I don't need them, but I'd like to have them.
Let's find out. I'm shuffling up her behavior deck. Soon we shall find out what she do. I'm excited. I'm excited. I want to know! And this has actually worked out pretty good timing, because we're going to have 3 rounds before the Blood Moon.
Found her.
Ooh, I forgot to replenish my cowl runes. And your cowl runes. I'm not doing a very good job of board admin, guys.
Okay, here she is. So in phase 1, she only has 10 health. Easy! So I'm not going to loot that chest, because I think it makes more sense for me to try and Oh, I guess I could. I could block 2 damage instead of dodging.
I was just thinking, actually, surely it's better to wait and loot the chest when someone's taken some damage, because it actually heals you.
Oh, that's even better. Well, yeah, but you want to loot the chest. This is probably the only opportunity to loot the chest. No, it won't be. No, I'm wrong. I was about to say it's the only opportunity to loot the chest without her getting a free hit. No, Difter. The mic show is not a thing.
Yeah, I don't get a show. I'm just the editor, man.
Glorified editor. Yeah, no, I was about to say it's the only chance we'll get without Vicar Amelia getting a free hit, but it's not. That's not true actually, because she'll move around based on where we are. Yeah, I think I'm just gonna stand still and I'm gonna whack her, then dodge.
And then at least we get some insight into how she functions.
Yeah, exactly. So, this is a super safe time to do that, because I'm going to be blocking 2 and having an option to dodge as well. So I pass the end of my turn, and I allow her to activate.
Oh, so she's like, "Whoa, I'm over here now!" And you really can't get a sense of her sort of scary scale on my camera here. So I might just adjust my camera. See if I can bring you guys down to sort of more miniature height. Because basically I think this is mostly what we're going to be looking at for a while now.
Yeah, I think so too. Temptation to look through her attack deck is strong, but I am resisting.
Good. Resist the temptation. How's this look? Let's adjust that focus a little bit. We should be good to go.
Yeah, just needs focus. It looks good though. Oh, that was it. You had it.
There it is. Right. There it is. Awesome.
Oh. Yeah, she's pretty scary.
I like to. Does she run around like a beast, like climbing on things and stuff like that?
No, she's a bit more slow and grounded. The Bloodstarved beast is definitely very beast-like in his movements, but he's a boss for another day. Oh, I can't remember. I remember she's very difficult. I think she's like the 5th boss you come across. It depends, because technically the cleric beast is optional. Technically, although almost everyone fights it as the first boss when they play the game. Gascoigne is the first mandatory boss and the second boss for 95% of players. I think most people probably end up doing the Bloodstarved Beast next, but he's also optional. And I think Vicar Amelia is then the 4th. So I think she's the 4th boss most people encounter and the 2nd mandatory boss in the game, and she is hard. She is very hard. Yeah. Well,
fingers crossed we can pull this off. I think we can do it. I feel good. I think.
So when she attacks me, I'm going to play defensive into quick cut. I'm going to try and build up this my Blades of Mercy to do a massive attack
combo
at the
finisher,
end. Yeah. So I'm playing block defensive on that, and then let's see what she does.
But is that going to trigger the block as well, even though it's in an attack slot? Yeah, well, of course it will. Of course it will.
Yeah, of course it will.
But if you dodge, then it's irrelevant because you won't take any damage.
Yeah, exactly. This should hopefully be a very safe.
You kind of got a contingency plan. All right, her top card is Cross Sweep. So it's a mid-level or mid-speed 3 damage attack. It says cannot be staggered and targets all hunters in this space.
So,
It's just fine. That's fine. We can deal with this.
I'm just trying to decide. Yeah, I'm just trying to decide. Do I want to take the 1 damage and keep the dodge card for next turn? What do you think?
I mean, you do have 4 cards with dodge in your deck, so odds are you'd draw 1 more if you did get rid of it. But
that's true. And if I drew if I ended up with 2 dodge cards, I'd be frustrated. And I do have the ability to I have my Carol Ruin Corruption still hasn't been used. Yeah, that's okay. I'm gonna dodge with it.
I love that you still got the Carol Ruin of Corruption.
Yeah, it's awesome.
So you play dodge into the other quick slot? Or combo finisher, I guess it doesn't matter.
It doesn't matter.
And it is discarded.
And that's the end of a round. So the
She takes 1 damage.
Oh yeah, I forgot that. In a crucial moment. 1/10 dead.
It's a start.
Yeah. I think we'll do phase 1. I think we'll handle nicely, and then phase 2 might be more difficult. We'll see.
That's the end of the round, so this moves on. We're gonna draw 3 cards each.
Mm-hmm. What'd you get?
I've got.
Oh yeah, you respawn there. You shuffle everything, didn't you?
I've got Counter Strike, basic skill card, and Invigorating. So lots of dodges.
I did draw a basic dodge, so I'm glad I discarded that one. I also drew Rallying and Tireless.
Excellent, nice combo.
It is actually, yeah.
When you play a dodge card to attack, you still clear the slot, right?
Yeah. Because it's stamina. It's this, most of the clear slots are in the stamina category, which is about having extra stamina to do extra actions, I guess, right? So, shall I go first, or does it? What do you think?
I'm happy either way. I could actually leave her health over here, I suppose. I don't know if that's easier. Probably.
I don't know. I can do if this goes well. I could reduce her down to 2 health this turn. Actually, I have the Ogre Breeders. I could, if this goes according to plan, I can actually. Can I kill her? I think I might be able to kill her. Finish phase 1 if this goes perfectly.
Well, then I say go for it.
Yeah, I think I can exactly kill her if this goes right. If I've counted correctly. Right, I'm going to play Tireless into my second quick cut.
Cool. Alright.
So what does she do?
Don't forget, you draw 2 and discard 1 card.
Oh yes, thank you. Do that straight away. You're quite right. I drew Adaptive and I drew Dash. So I'll keep Adaptive because Dash is useless. Well, not useless. It's useless right now because it's just a basic dodge that lets me move 3 spaces. Whereas Adaptive can be played as a stagger or a dodge. So I'll keep Adaptive.
Nice.
And what does Vicar Amelia do?
Okay, let's have a look. Uppercut Sweep. It's a slow 4 damage attack with stun and stagger. It says it cannot be staggered. Staggers attacks at the same speed and move the hunter 1 space away.
Well, luckily, I'm dodging this. My basic dodge.
Where are you putting the... Oh, you're putting it into combo finisher, right?
Yep, and it clears.
I got confused because there's a card there now, and that's very confusing, honestly. I wish they'd printed the card so it looked differenter, more differenter.
It'd be nice if it was on a background that was the color of... Well, they couldn't do that because they have different colors depending on the attack's slot speed. But so I do 1 damage to her again.
Behold, Chris's mighty fight against the beast. They're moving around. Try to imagine that they're moving in an exciting and dramatic manner.
And I'm then going to play Rallying on my combo finisher.
Oh, nice. This is the +1 wound after attack, heal 2.
Yeah,
So,
unfortunately, I'm going to have to tank this hit, but even if it somehow insta-gives me, it won't because of corruption.
yeah, and so pulling this off, you'll actually do 1 damage for the combo finisher, +3 for the cards in all 3 slots, +1 for rallying, and +1 for the bloodstone.
which is 6.
Yes, which will leave her on 2 health, which you can then take care of with the Augur of Arbritus. You could even move her out of your space and then loot the chest if you need to heal.
Yeah, I could actually. That's great, isn't it?
So she's done timed slash, and it says here that she's moving at a medium speed, doing 3 damage, and this can only be dodged with a medium slot.
Oh, well, I wouldn't have been able to dodge anyway. That's kind of handy in a weird way. Oh, because it's timed. That's quite fun.
That is fun. I actually like that. That's a little new thing we haven't seen before.
Yeah. So unfortunately, I'm going to take 3 damage. I can't stop. Well, actually, I damage her first. So actually, let's do that first. So she takes 6 damage. 1 for combo finisher, +1 for rallying is 2, +1 for the bloodstone shard is 3, and then 3 full slots for the Blades of Mercy is +3 more. That is 6 damage. She then hits me 3. But it doesn't do anything else nasty to me. I have 1 card left in my hand.
But wait, before that, Chris, you heal 2 for rallying.
Well, do I? Because I attacked her first at faster speed. And it says after attack. Is attack the name of... I thought attack was the name of my attack, as well. The whole thing was called a combat. My Doom 11. Do you know the answer to this?
You might be right, actually. I suppose that there is the implication of multiple trigger windows because you've got after kill and after attack and all this stuff. Yeah. It just says attacking. See, I thought after attack meant after resolving the entire sort of attack process, which it involved.
Maybe it does. I don't know.
Well, I mean, it's completely ambiguous, of course.
I'm gonna spend the Oracle Breeders to move her away anyway.
Yeah.
So therefore, so I can do the chest, right? So therefore, I'm gonna be healed up to 5 anyway when I interact. So it's only going to be 1 health in the difference. So we'll see if it matters.
Yeah. Where are you gonna move her to?
I was thinking just on the lantern space. Doesn't really matter, does it? Would you like her in one corner? I don't mind.
Yeah. Well, if you move her towards the fog gate, then I can actually attack her without having to move.
Okay. Yeah, that makes perfect sense. On the fog gate. So my Doom 11 says after attack means after that attack resolves. So I think that means.
No.
You're agreeing that I don't heal.
Yeah.
Which...
I think that's okay. Yeah. So I guess we refer to that whole thing as a combat, although I'm not sure if they do refer to that in the rulebook that way. I can't remember.
I think so. So that last 2 damage actually finishes off phase 1 of Vicar Amelia. So she flips over to phase 2, where she has 15 health, and I replace her phase 1 deck with her phase 2 deck.
Damn it! Now we have no idea what she's gonna do.
I know. I do have a dodge card adaptive still in my hand, but I have no slots available, so I can't dodge her attack anyway. Therefore, I might as well loot the chest and hope to find something that will protect me.
I mean, I think it's probably better to loot the chest, gain an item, and heal than it is to transform your weapon. So.
Agreed. Yeah. So I'm going to do that. I heal myself too because when you interact, you get to do all the interaction stuff for 1 action. So I get to loot the chest and get to heal from the Grand Cathedral. So what consumable did I get?
You've got. So I draw. Do I draw just 1? Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah. Just it's only sort of special occasions that say draw 3 and pick 1 or whatever it is. A lead elixir would be just dandy.
Well, you've got, my friend, an antidote. Draw 1 card and remove 1 poison.
Well, the remove 1 poison isn't particularly useful, I don't think, right now, unless she suddenly starts poisoning us. But drawing a card is always excellent. That essentially will give me a free transform next turn, actually, if I need it. Sweet. So my turn's over. So she activates. by moving it back into my space. So actually, our plan of moving her to the fog gate was pointless.
Bummer.
And she whacks me, probably very hard.
Let's find out with Phase 2, Amelia's first behavior card. Quick Bite. Speed 3, 2 damage, stunned, cannot be staggered, deals damage before attacks of the same speed.
So I take 2 damage, and I take a 3rd damage because I can't discard a card for stun. Is that correct?
That is correct.
Alright, I'm down to 2 health. But I'm alive!
This is true.
Over to you.
Alright. So, I'm going to have to give up like 3 cards just to get to her, which kind of sucks. So I'm thinking maybe I'm just going to run into the room and then just hang out. Let her come to me.
Then you can dodge as well, right?
Yeah, I do have... So I've got Counter Strike and a basic stagger and... Oh, I've got all of this stuff. So, I got lots of dodge.
Yeah.
I mean, actually, I could move in with the Carol rune. But I still won't be close enough anyway, so I'll probably just save it, because I can clear a slot and do a wound later with that. So I'll keep my weapon on the... My repeating pistol is useless now anyway. Oh, I don't have any blood echoes. Damn it. Would have been nice to use the blood of Adela to heal them at some point. But
heal 1, regardless.
Yeah. Okay, so... Yeah.
Which side are you going to be on?
I'm just trying to think about sort of what my my best options here are for the transform for the weapon. If I run in there, if I'm gonna do an attack with stagger, yeah, do you know what? I'll be on the side that has the clear slot combo. And so I'll just spawn into the courtyard lamp, and then I'll give up invigorating, I think. I'll discard that to move 2 spaces, 1, 2 into the Grand Cathedral, where I will essentially just wait for it to come and kill me.
Yep.
And so
end your turn.
Turn around and go, "I'll kill you now, new hunter."
So she initiates combat with you, and you are going to...
Well, I think what I'm going to do is I'm probably going to put this... Because it seems like all of her attacks can't be staggered, right?
Maybe one of them can be. I don't know.
Yeah, so I think I'm going to put this basic stagger card into heavy slash, and then I'll just use one of the quick stab slots to dodge, and then I can hit her with that.
That makes perfect sense. Do you want to use the empty phantasm shell to deal extra damage?
I don't think so at this stage. I think there might be a more clutch moment to use that later. Especially if I'm going to transform to the other side of my weapon, which has 2 mediums on it.
Okay.
Because I do want to transfer. What I want to do is fill up the slots and transform the weapon so they all clear and she takes a bunch of damage.
Absolutely.
So I've still got my Counter Strike dodge card, which is awesome. So here comes her attack. Please don't be undodgeable.
Cannot be dodged.
Oh shit. Time slash. Can only be dodged with medium speed slots.
Oh my god, she has loads of these, is she?
No,
wait.
I don't think there's...
Oh, I found it. I couldn't find the time slash card, so I was like, this doesn't exist. That's so annoying.
Yeah, I'm just having a look. I don't think there's anything I can do about this.
Nope, there is not.
Yeah. Well, I was just thinking about the Kawarun Hunter, but I don't think that even helps.
It doesn't. No.
So that's a shame. Maybe I'll just use the lead elixir to avoid one of the damages then.
Yeah, why not?
You know, otherwise what else am I going to do with it? So, I'll discard the lead elixir. I'll take 2 damage. And that's a shame, because I can't even use Counter-Strike to hit her. I might as well keep it, because it's really good.
It's really
Oh,
good, yeah.
but that's
it's good.
3 damage we just missed out on if I could have dodged that.
I know. That's rotten.
Such a bummer. But she does take 3 damage, so that's a start.
Oh, what you could do, this attack can be staggered. So actually, Carol Ruin Hunter would help you. But I don't know if I don't know if it's worth doing actually, because you'll have to.
Well, no, because then I'll be going at the same speed as her.
Oh yes, you'd have to use the empty phantasm shell as well.
Yeah, and then I'd be going fast, and I'd do 4 damage and stagger her, but I don't know.
Can you choose to use these after revealing her thing? I can't remember.
Well,
I don't.
is it still technically my turn? It's not, is it? It's her turn.
Yeah, it's her turn.
Yeah, so I can't actually use Blood of Adela anyway. No, sorry, Empty Phasm. No, these are on attack. They're both on attack. Not
Both
Hunter
on
turn.
attack. The question is, can you use them after revealing the enemy attack card? I can't. I don't know. I don't even know its reference.
Yeah, on attack, does that actually mean when you perform the attack or when you slot the card?
I think it's probably when you slot the card. Well, I think you probably can use them actually now, to be honest. But do you want to even?
I don't know. Yeah, I don't know. I don't think so. Probably not. It's probably fine.
Okay. Then that's fine. Then you lose 2 health. You do 3 damage.
Yeah. And I guess I'll keep Counter Strike.
Oh yeah, definitely keep Counter Strike.
Yeah.
All right. So that's the end of the round then.
Yep.
So you move the marker on 1 more space. We draw 3 more. Well, I draw 3. You draw 2.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
I got visceral, mindless, and basic stagger.
I've got basic stagger and leaping.
Well, I should definitely go first then, because you can use your leaping. I'd have to move into her space, whereas you can use leaping to counter that.
Yeah. Just be careful about coming into my space, because she has had an attack that hits everyone in the space.
Well, there is no being careful about it. I either do it or I don't do it. You can dodge if she attacks you with your counter strike.
Okay.
But I think it's okay. I think it's okay. I hope.
Fingers crossed. She doesn't have like a mega rage. Hit every hunter in your space for 1,000,000,000 billion damage.
Oh, actually, my leaping idea doesn't matter actually, because if I move into her space, then she's not going to move to me anyway.
Yeah, so I don't actually need leaping then.
No, although I could actually grab leaping using my Carol Ruin Eye, because leaping's in my discard pile. So maybe I should do that. Save me moving into you.
Yeah, I was looking at that actually. Because I don't track your discard, I'm not sure what's in there.
So I'm going to do that. Carol Ruin Eye, discard hunter turn. Discard 1 card from your hand to return a card from your discard. So I'm going to lose the basic stagger, and instead I'm going to bring leaping into my hand. Of course, I do need to transform my weapon at some point. So I guess I'm going to use Visceral to transform.
Yep.
Which is slightly annoying, but there you go. So these all clear.
Woo.
Ooh, I only have 2 health. I really don't want to die. The blood. I suppose I'll put the blood shard stone onto. I guess I'll put it onto heavy slash. So I've got 1 super big boy attack.
This is my super big boy attack.
Ah, no, she's just gonna kill me, isn't she?
Yeah, but then you'll just survive and return all your health.
Oh yeah, yeah, I'm invincible. I forgot that.
It's super useful to be unkillable.
Right, so I'll play leaping then onto. I guess I'll play leaping onto heavy slash.
Makes sense to me. Yeah, if you're gonna make a big slow attack, might as well make it while you can't be killed, right?
Exactly. So I go. Jump into her space with leaping. 3 damage from heavy slash, plus 1 from the blood shard stone that I placed there, and plus 1 for leaping. This will do 5 damage, unless she cancels it somehow. What does she get?
Dun 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 dun. Healing prayer. At slow, before the hunter's attack, heal her 3 and move her 2 spaces away. Then shuffle her action deck.
I just missed her, didn't I?
This is such a bummer. She's just gonna heal and leave.
Why does this always happen to me?
Because it's funny. Oh man. That's all the damage I did to her. Oh god. Well, I mean, I guess the good news is you still have your corruption rune, right?
Yeah. She's 2 spaces away, so the other good thing is that she can't reach me now.
Yeah, she's going to move towards us. And this means I can use my leaping for some effect.
No, she's 2 spaces away.
No, but she's going to move towards you at the end of your turn, right?
That's true, yeah. Right,
and
so
also,
she
it's just make a move action, so, you know, I can still use it.
Oh, is it? Oh, so it is. So I guess my tireless, I might as well just keep it in my hand and end my turn. Oh, I could use it to transform, I guess. Do I want to do that?
Inverted Wing says, total whiff!
Oh, you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to use tireless to interact and heal too.
Oh yeah, that seems reasonable.
And that's the end of my turn. Over to you. Oh no, sorry. So she activates and moves 1 space towards me, and that's it.
Where's she standing?
I have her standing in the south middle space.
Cool. She's like, I'm coming for you, Chris.
But you're gonna take care of me, aren't you?
Yeah? I'm gonna play leaping into quick stab, and then I'm gonna jump on her and smack her.
Oh, did you reshuffle her behavior deck?
I did. I reset it.
Thing is, she only moves away at slow speed, so that's good to know. Her healing prayer only prevents. She'll always heal the 3, but it'll only prevent your attack going off if you've done it slow.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I'm just having a look at my. My items up here to see if there's anything else I should be using. I'm also trying to think of a reason not to just use the Blood of Adela now. To heal 1 just in case. I can't think of a reason not to, so I'll probably just do that.
Yeah, makes sense. If we end up going back to the dream, you'll get it back.
So might as well just grab that extra hit point. I don't think if I do have to use on attack when I slot the card rather than when the attack triggers, which kind of makes sense really, because if you used it when the attack triggered, you'd then have to maybe rewind the speed of cards being resolved that adjusted the speed of your attack. Unless we know, because we reveal her behavior first and then resolve everything, right?
Yeah, it's just a matter of whether you have to pick before or after you reveal the behavior. That's all.
Yeah.
I don't know the answer, unfortunately.
So I'm gonna venture that it has to be done before her action's revealed. That seems reasonable to me, but yeah, maybe Chris, you can look that up. I'll have a look. I've also got this Cowl Rune Hunter, which on attack lets me transform my weapon for free. So I'm thinking maybe I leap in there, I smack her with this, and then I try to do this basic stagger attack as well. And then once I've done that, I can actually trigger the transformation, which will clear all of this and do another 3 damage, which seems pretty good. So let's try that. Let's see what happens. hopefully I can use Counter-Strike to dodge anything she's got coming at me. And then she'll probably get to come at me and smack me. And that'll be bad, but... oh well, sometimes that happens, you know?
It's not referenced in the rulebook at all, as far as I can tell.
So I leap in here. I'm like, I'll get you. And I'm attacking her for 2 mighty damage. So let's see what she does. She's got Quick Bite, which is fast, stun, cannot be staggered, deals damage before attacks at the same speed. Well, I really do want to just dodge this whole thing. So I'll play Counter Strike into Quick Stab, which lets me dodge at quick speed, and then deal 2 damage to her. And because I clear it, I do an additional damage. So actually I'm doing more damage with my dodge than my main attack.
Just 2 of them. Yeah. I actually think you can. So I was right that it's called combat. That's the whole thing we're doing.
Mm-hmm.
And the 4 steps of combat is select stat card, flip enemy action card, dodge, resolve attacks. So it's during the resolve attacks stage, which surely is the on attack. Because if step 1 of resolving combat is called select stat card, and you had to play at that point, surely it would say on selecting stat card.
Seems reasonable to me.
So I'm gonna rule it. It's not ambiguous. Rules as written. You can use it. You can do it after the card's been flipped. Come at me, bro. You did 5 damage, right? 3 from the dodge, the Counter Strike dodge, and 2 from the leaping quick stab.
Yep. So I do, yeah. So I've got 5 damage on her in total now.
Nice job.
And then what I'm going to do is probably... I'm going to flip the... well, it's actually on attack, so if our interpretation of on attack works the way it does, I'm going to reveal her action card first. But I'm intending to activate my empty Phantasm Shell and my Carol rune. I'm going to put my basic stagger card into Quick Stab. Because what this is going to let me do is do Quick Stab at fast speed, so speed 4. I'll do 2 damage and stagger her. Actually, I'll go at fast speed, because the other one had speed as well. So I'll act at speed 5, do 2 damage and stagger her, and then transform the weapon, doing another 3 damage. And then I'll probably just die, because I have no cards left and she's going to smack me.
If you die, then we're going to move the Blood Moon twice, and she'll heal all her wounds. Okay.
Well, then what I'll do is I'll just wait, and I'll do this in response to whatever her thing is.
Well, yeah, right? That was always the best thing to do.
Yeah. Yeah, I'll remember how to play the game, and then I'll remember that that's how I should do things. Here we go.
So you end. She smacks you. In response to her smacking you, you play stagger in quick stab.
Basic stabber into the quick stab slot. Yeah. Right, so let's.
And you're going to trigger Phantasm Shell, and you're going to trigger Carol Ruin.
This is my intention. Yes. I mean, I won't trigger them both if I don't necessarily have to.
Well,
we'll
yeah.
See what she's doing. If she's doing something where it doesn't make sense, then obviously she's doing Healing Prayer again. So I guess it makes.
You still hit her before she heals.
Yes, I do. So it also says she's going to move 2 spaces away, but she can't. Given my current position, she can only get 1 space away.
Yeah, so that's fine. I guess.
I guess. So can I decide where she moves?
Yeah, I think so. But I don't think it matters.
Well, yeah, because I'll put her in your space if I can. Oh no, then she'll just move back to me anyway. No, wait, this is her attack. Nope. So yeah, I'll put her in your space.
Yeah, please.
So then you don't have to move. So she runs over there. Well, first she takes 2 damage from the attack, 1 from the empty Phantasm Shell, 1 from the quick stab, and then I'm going to transform the weapon, which clears all 3 cards, allowing me to do another 3 damage. So a total of 5.
But she heals 3.
And then she heals 3, so she takes 2. Which puts her on 7. She's got 8 hit points left.
She would have only had 5 left. You did a really good job. But then... but I'm screwed.
I think this character is particularly good at
Everything.
yeah, but particularly good at fighting minions, actually, in a way, because I've got all these dodges and sort of the dealing one damage to one enemy in your space 3 times means I can divide it up and sort of optimize it as well, which is really good.
So at the end of the round, we move the lantern on 1 space. We now only have 1 opportunity to kill her before she heals.
That's true.
So since I have my Carol Ruin, I'm probably just going to go absolutely mental at her and let her and not worry about being damaged, frankly.
Yeah, but maybe I should do that first, right? Because if you die, you'll trigger the reset.
No, it won't, because I got the Corruption Rune.
Oh, yeah, that's right. Yes.
But we'll see. We'll see. Yeah. Let's see what we draw before we decide who goes first, anyway.
I'm also back on the medium speed side of my board where I don't have the extra damage bits.
Yeah.
But that's fine.
I'm my heavy slash with my blood shard is also occupied now for attack that was worthless. Hey Margot, what's up?
Hey Margot.
Well. Think.
Okay, so I've drawn Dash, which lets me move 3 spaces when I use it to move, or it's just a standard dodge card. I've got Swift, which is +1 wound and +1 speed, which is awesome. And I've got Quick Change, which lets me transform the weapon for free after performing an attack or a dodge.
That could be good if you want to get to the other side.
Yeah, exactly. I could put down Swift and then change over my weapon.
So
afterwards.
I got Adaptive, which is a dodge or a stagger. I got Defensive, which blocks 2. And I got Tireless, which blocks 2, discard 1, which is really good, actually. I'm going to use that probably.
Yeah.
So yeah, I'm just going to start wailing on her. As I said, I have 1 free death, essentially, with my Carol Ruin Corruption, so I think I'll start with Tireless into a slash.
So playing that, you immediately draw 2 cards and decide what to discard.
I got another Tireless and I got a Rallying.
I mean, surely Rallying, right? Well, Tireless lets you get another card, I suppose.
I want to keep Tireless again. I want to keep Rallying. Do I get rid of the block then? I guess I get rid of the block, weirdly enough.
Well, I mean, Rallying...
I
was going to say Rallying is basically as good as the block, but it's not, because obviously if you're killed before you rally... Then...
It's potentially as good, and it does an extra damage, so I'm willing to take that risk because of the Carol Ruin Corruption. So I'm discarding Defensive.
Of course, if you trigger the Carol Rune of Corruption, you won't be able to heal too, because you'll be back in full.
Not well until I take more damage, but yes. So what does she get?
So keeping Rallying and Tireless. Cool. Yeah, because Tireless will give you more mileage.
And I still have Adaptive as well. I still have 3 cards in my hand.
Axe Handle Smash. It's a slow 4 damage attack. Stun, cannot be staggered. All other hunters in this space suffer 2 unless they dodge slow. Well, the good news is I'm not in that space. I'm hanging out over here, so it's fine.
I dodge with Adaptive.
Mm-hmm.
Nice one.
Nice. So then she takes 2 damage?
Just 2. Yeah. But that's okay. I've got lots of cards still to play. I'm going to whittle her down, then you're going to come in and smash her. That's the plan.
I hope I can accomplish the goal.
So I think I'm actually, I'm going to take the opportunity to make use of this heal. I think, yeah, she's got quite a few attacks that only do 3 damage, hasn't she? I think we've seen some attacks that did that.
Yep, I think so.
So I'm going to play Rallying in my other slash card here. Oh, no, I'm not. No, I'm not. Yes, I am. No, I am. That's fine. No, you know what I'm going to do? I want to see. I'm going to use the antidote to draw another card now. It's a dodge. Okay. Basic dodge. Because basically what I'm planning on doing is I'm going to transform my thing at some point soon.
Yep.
Yeah, I can use the to... What?
I was just reading Margot's comment.
Oh, okay.
Hi, Margot. I played Tangarden once.
Did you like it?
I have the Super Deluxe Kickstarter version, which is really nice, but very... There's a lot of production on it, so a lot of components. I need to play it again. I'd like to play it again. I mean, I thought it was very pleasant.
Did Margot like it?
Did you like it, Margot?
I'm going to play Rallying. I've decided. I'm playing Rallying on Slash.
Right.
But she...
Whoa!
Don't do...
3 speed, 3 damage, stagger. It's Tantrum combo! After resolving all attacks, Amelia activates again! And if dodged, this attack deals +1 damage.
Oh, this is a
No,
nightmare.
if dodged, your attack deals +1 damage.
Ugh, that staggers. This is
Yeah, so basically she's going to deal 3 damage and cancel your thing, and then activate again.
Yeah, which means she's gonna kill me. But I mean, obviously I won't die, but it's still super annoying.
Yeah, because you'll, well, she'll probably kill you with this one, because there's nothing you can do about it, right?
Yeah, exactly. She just activates again. So what does she get?
Well, just let me resolve this quickly, because she does 3 damage to you, right? Staggers you so your attack doesn't go off, but do you still get to heal too?
I don't think so, but it's not gonna matter. I don't know. I don't think you do. Same, you know. But it's really not gonna matter unless she heals.
Yeah, healing prayer.
Ugh. Well, I don't think I do get it. I really don't. I didn't attack her, so how can it be after an attack?
Right, after attack activates after your attack, which didn't happen because you were staggered. Yeah, that makes sense.
Yeah.
Okay. God damn it.
She heals another 3. This healing prayer is not fun.
No, I agree with you. And she's going to move 2 spaces away as well, which puts her at the top of the Grand Cathedral now.
Yeah, which means that I can't really... Yeah, which means that even though I've got 2 cards in my hand, I can't do anything else to her. This is an absolute disaster.
Yeah, there's not a lot we can do really here because she's got 9 hit points left. And unless I can do something like all 9 on my turn, it's just... Because you can't get to her, right?
No. Well, I can get to her, but then I can't attack her because I have to transform my weapon. So I'll play my basic dodge to transform my weapon. That's the end of my turn. Well, no, I guess I'll play Tireless to heal as well. It doesn't matter though, because she's gonna bloody come back. I'll play Tireless to heal, interact and heal too.
Is it worth us staying here? Oh, we can't unless she kills us, right? We can't go back
to the dream. We can go back to the dream, but if I go back to the dream, she heals now before you have a turn.
Yeah, well, I'm just wondering, am I going to do 9 damage on my turn?
Well, have a look, and if you can't, then yeah, you're right. I should just go back to the dream.
Because I can use... So I've got 5 hit points, right? I've got the Kaoru Guidance, so I can move in there for free. I can hit her with Swift onto Combo Strike, which will do 3 damage. And then I'll flip the board.
Oh, yeah.
And then... I can actually use Quick Change, or I could actually hit her with Swift on Impaling Thrust, and then try and use Quick Change to dodge. I don't know if I can dodge on medium, if that'll be sufficient.
Well, one of her attacks you must dodge on medium.
Yeah. So if she draws a slow, or that, well, if she draws basically anything that I can dodge on medium, I can dodge that and transform my weapon, but then I'll only have 1 dodge card left on the other side.
You can't do it. You can't do it.
I'm not going to get up to 9. Realistically.
So I'll go back to the dream, so at least I can heal up, and we reset on our terms, I guess.
Yeah.
But that heal green prayer seat feels like very lazy design.
Well, I mean, the thing is, we did manage to get her in 3 rounds. We managed to get her down from phase 1 and almost kill her. So, fingers crossed. You know. I guess it's still worth me staying here, right? Because I can do some damage to her. The only
if you don't, we lose another
round.
Yeah. After your turn, we're losing a round anyway. Regardless, we'd be halfway through. I think you have to stay there if we want to try and do it.
Oh, Margaret, I like you. I'm pleased you like Tang Garden. I would like to play it again. I found it very pleasant. Although we did use a bunch of the Kickstarter stuff, and I'm not sure if that actually improved the game. I'm thinking specifically of a bunch of promo cards and things, so I have to play it again to get my head around it. I only played it the once, and it was the first play. Everyone was learning, so.
Right. Go do as much damage as you can.
Alright, so you've gone back to the dream, which means this is advanced onto the Blood Moon.
Yep.
And that's reset all of her health. And then you've reset your deck. And you've gone back up to...
I forgot one thing, though. If I go back to the dream, she doesn't activate, which means she's not in your space.
That's fine.
Okay.
I'll just use the Kaoru guidance to move in.
Sure.
I think it's better to do that and let you reset your health than it is for you to stay here on like 1 hit point and then just get killed and it happens anyway.
Agreed.
I've just got to try not to die, basically.
Yeah.
Fingers crossed. Oh, pray for me. Okay, so I'm going to use... I'm going to activate Kaoru Guidance, which lets me clear a slot, so it'd be great if my weapon was on the other side and whatnot, but it's not, so I'll just move in here. And now I'm like, I'll kill you, you big healing annoying person.
Ugh, she's so annoying.
So I'm going to put Swift down into Impaling Thrust, and hopefully this will be a good one. So here's her attack card here, and it is Time Slash! Haha! I'm perfectly equipped for this. So, I will quick change dodge on combo strike, which says after attack or dodge, may transform weapon for free after attack or dodge. But does that mean now? I presume that I still get to do my attack, right? Because it's simultaneous anyway.
Yeah, absolutely.
So I dodge her attack and I do 4 damage. Actually, no, my attack's fast. My attack happened first. I forgot Swift improves the speed anyway. Alright, so she takes 4 damage from me, and then she hits me with Time Slash, which I dodge, and I use it to transform my weapon to the other side. Now I've only got 1 dodge card left, and she's going to come at me again, so I think I'll just end my turn there. Only 4 damage, but, you know, what are you going to do?
Well, if you dodge this successfully, you'll do no damage.
Yes, exactly. So that's something. She's drawn Axe Handle Smash, Stun, cannot be staggered, and everyone in this space suffers 2 damage unless they dodge slow. So I will 100% dodge that by playing Dash into one of the quick stab slots, and when I clear it, I do 1 damage to her. So that's 5 damage, so that's pretty good.
That is pretty good. It's a third. That's fair, and that's the end of the round, so we move the time tracker on 1 more space. Okay.
That's and I'm going to draw 3 cards. So I have drawn Bloodthirsty, which I don't think I'm going to get on kill here. Poised, which is actually really quite good. And Second Wind. So, my inclination here...
Hang on, let me see what I got first. Ugh, I got lots of basics. I got basic stagger, basic dodge, and rallying. And I'm full health. This is actually possibly the worst hand I could have drawn.
Why is it always like that?
So what are you gonna say?
So, I mean, if I'm gonna go first, my intention is because I got 5 hit points, so I think I can tank one of her attacks. Um,
Thinks too. As long
so
as it's not the one that lets her attack again.
yeah, as long as she doesn't get the attack where she attacks twice in a row, I should be okay. But I don't have any dodge, which is a shame because I'm on the dodge side of my weapon.
That is a shame.
So what I'm thinking is I play poised into my big attack, which is heavy slash. This will do 4 damage, cannot suffer stagger or stun. The thing is, I don't have any defense.
Yeah, so you might as well just do as many big attacks as you can, and even if you die then, I'll still get a chance to...
Hear out my strategy here, because we're at the top of the room, right? So we're currently on the altar. So I'm thinking I do the one big attack and tank a hit, which will probably, hopefully, only do 2, 3, or 4 damage, so I survive. And then I'll discard Bloodthirsty to run to the other end of the room, and then I can interact with Second Wind to heal 4.
Understood. Yeah, that sounds nice.
So that's what I'm thinking. So, and then she'll just chase me, she'll just move 1 step into the middle of the room, and I will have...
Well, no, she'll follow you when you move out of her space, and then she'll pursue you, and then she'll activate. So she'll still land on you and attack you.
Oh, okay. So I'll actually suffer 2 attacks. Potentially 3.
Have lots of health. Yeah, but you'll have lots of health. It's a good plan. And even if you die, hopefully you've done lots of damage to her, and then hope maybe I can...
Yeah, fingers crossed. I mean, I have to do enough damage because she's probably going to get that bloody heal again at some point.
I'm not going to die because I've still got corruption. So even if we move the thing on once for you dying and once to the end of the round, we'll still get one more round with both of us having a turn, then to finish her after this turn, after your attacks and my attack. So I think it's a good plan. I think it will hopefully work, unless her healing totally screws us again. But we'll see.
Well, I've played poised into heavy slash, so if she draws her healing now, I will do nothing. And she'll heal, and that will screw us.
That's the problem with the slow ones, isn't it?
Yeah, she's got 5 cards, which means there's a 1 in 3 chance this is just the heal thing.
No, she's got... Oh, sorry, yeah, sorry. She got 5. I was going to say no, she's 3 cards, but you said... Yeah, you said the same. Alright.
Yeah, so, yeah, she's got 5 cards, but she's played 2 of them.
Yeah.
Oh, for fuck's sake. It's the healing prayer.
Is it the heal?
Yeah.
So fucking stupid. I actually genuinely don't like this boss. It's not... The healing prayer is not fun.
I would be fine with the healing prayer if it didn't then reset her deck.
Yeah.
It's the problem is it resets the deck and you can get it like twice in a row. That's what's not fun. So she's actually going to go 1, 2 down to here and heal 3. And then my attack just bounces off of nothing. And now I'm not really sure what to do.
I think you should charge forward and whack her.
Well, yeah, I mean I can, but the thing is I've only got these shitty spots left.
Yeah, but I still think you should do it.
Yeah, but then she's gonna whack me back. I don't want to die and waste time to... Well, I guess it doesn't...
Well, you can wait. Yeah, you can wait. I mean... Yeah, go on, wait then, because if you don't... Yeah, we'll get another turn if you wait. So yeah, go on. Just stay there, I think, in that case.
But then if I play Bloodthirsty into a quick stab, it could set me up for a really nice combo next turn, provided I'm still alive, because I'll have 2 of the 3 slots filled, and I could transform the weapon to do 2 damage.
Yeah.
Because I can use Second Wind to move to her, and I'll be on 6 health. So I can, and then I'll play Bloodthirsty to quick stab. I'll do a fast 2 damage attack. The only problem is if I draw her heal again, it'll be counterproductive, and if I draw her attack that lets her activate again, it will also be counterproductive.
I think if we don't do things in case she draws the heal, then we'll never win.
Yeah, that heal card bloody sucks. Okay, so I'm going to discard Second Wind to move 2 towards her. Bloop, bloop. I heal 2 damage, but I can only go up to 6. And then...
end your turn.
I will end my turn. So she attacks me. I'm going to play Bloodthirsty into Quick Stab. Then she draws... Time Slash. So I take 3 damage, but I hit her first, and she takes 2 damage. So There you go.
Back to 4.
She's on 4 damage. And I am on 3 health. Awesome. But just you wait till I transform my weapon and smack you.
So unfortunately, I have to spawn off the lantern space. Oh, so yeah, spawn into the courtyard lantern space.
Dun 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 dun.
Just trying to think, how many of her attacks can't be staggered? At least one.
I can only think of one.
Basically,
I'm thinking about the cards in her deck. She's got the timed slash. She's got the slow attack that can't be staggered. But you can dodge it. She's got a fast attack with stun and stagger on it.
Yeah, dodging makes more sense. I'll just discard my basic stagger to move into her space.
Mm-hmm.
Hopefully she doesn't draw the attack that hits you as well.
Yeah, I'll take 2 more damage and go down to 1, but at least I'll still be alive.
Actually, no, this is fine. I can make this not happen. I can't actually because I can't move far enough. Yeah, we're just gonna have to risk it. I think. Are you okay with this?
Yeah, it's fine.
All right, but I'm gonna end my turn, so she attacks me, and I'm gonna yeah. Okay.
Cool. What side of your transforming weapon are you on?
Oh, I can. Oh, that's a good point. I can choose. Sorry, hang on. This might change my plan actually. I'd forgotten this. I don't know.
Think carefully, Chris, because this could literally be the decision that makes all the difference.
It could be. Yeah, actually could be.
All we have to do is predict the card. Well, if she's going to attack, then she's going to draw fast or slow, because she's only got 1 medium attack. She's done it.
Right, and if she draws a slow, but yeah, so I can't dodge. In that case, I should. If I'm going to go on the other side with the big attack, I should then actually keep the stagger and hope I can stagger her, and I should play the big attack on my slow, which means I could heal as well. Yeah, I think I'll do that then. Again, if she draws heal, this is a complete waste and we're screwed. But again, I just don't think we can win if we don't do things because she might draw heal.
Well, I mean, the thing is, maybe I'm just throwing this out there, sort of theorizing here. Maybe the lesson to be learned here is not to use the big slow attacks, because every other attack has an impact before she heals.
Well, before she runs away, more importantly.
Yeah. Like, a slow I'm just thinking, is the net gain of the 1 or 2 extra damage for the slow attack worth it? If because she'll have if she cancels it and heals 3, that's a net gain of 6. Whereas if she takes 2 and heals 3, that's a net gain of 1. It's such a big swing difference.
This is one of the best times to draw. Okay, then what I'll do is I'll go onto the side that has the big attack, but I'll put the blood shard stone into the center slash space.
Yeah, that makes sense. I like that.
I'm going to discard my basic dodge to move into her space. Because I don't think I can dodge anything on this side.
I've got you in her space.
Yeah, I have to...
Oh, you mean and keep the stagger, you mean?
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, okay.
Exactly. So then I'm going to play... Oh no, that's pointless, because I can't play the stagger as well. Well, I could actually, because I can die, can't I? Without dying.
I mean, if she does her slow attack, you'll stagger her. If she does her heal, it doesn't matter. And so the only way, like, you can't dodge her fast attack on this side, and you can't stagger her fast attack on this side either. I mean, the slow attack can't be staggered, actually. That's the problem, isn't it?
I can only dodge one of her attack. Maybe should I keep the stagger or keep the dodge? I don't know. It's completely frustratingly random.
I think keep the dodge, right? Because you can't stagger the fast attacks, and you can't stagger the slow attack.
Yes, but I could. Yeah, I could attack. Yeah, okay. Yeah, makes sense. Okay, so I'm gonna end my turn. She's gonna initiate combat with me. Mm-hmm. I'm gonna play rallying onto the slash with the blood shard stone. What did she get?
Alright. I see you, Amelia. What are you doing? Bum 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 bum! Tantrum combo. Oh, it's her fast stagger.
Fuck's sake! God damn it!
I forgot that she staggered on this, actually. I thought it was stun. Right, and you can't dodge it. If you did dodge it... Oh god,
You
if...
can't dodge.
No,
Oh,
no,
yeah.
yeah, you can't dodge it because you're not fast enough, but if you could have dodged it, you'd actually do an extra attack. Oh god damn it, so...
I
Okay.
should have picked you outside the board.
Yeah, but you know, it's damned if you do, damned if you don't, right?
Yeah, this boss fight is not fun. This is so... She's so rubbish.
After resolving all attacks, she activates again.
Oh, really?
Yeah. So,
Rage quit.
she... Gonna rage quit, yeah. So, we skip your attack. You take 3 damage, which you can't do anything about, and then she's gonna activate again. God damn it.
Well, I have a dodge for this one, if it's the slow one at least.
Yeah,
I should
fingers
probably
crossed.
heal and run away.
Yeah, she'll probably run away and heal. It's so infuriating. Okay. No, it's quick bite. Which can't be dodged either.
Well, at least I'm alive still. It can't be dodged either? Oh yeah, because of speed, right? Yeah.
Yeah, because of the speed. It does stun you. So I guess...
Well, I have a card to discard, so at least I don't lose my last health.
Alright,
That's the end of the round.
that's the end of the round, so the dealer bot moves on, drawing cards. About just
I
me.
think her heal with one of the 2 of the next cards, like.
Yeah. So realistically, I need to all she's got the slow attack and the heal left. Which means that I need to I've got quick stab.
Realistically, we're just waiting for the game to be over because we can't kill her.
You
We
mean
can't kill someone who runs away and heals at a bare minimum 20% of the time. Yeah, you said it, Billy. It's very rare that I come across a cooperative difficulty, like a challenge in a cooperative board game, and just hate it. I'm just this is like, I feel it's the epitome of lazy design. I don't feel challenged, I feel frustrated. What did you draw apart from Rapid? Why am I shuffling your cards, actually?
so I've got Rapid, I've got Quick Change, and I've got Dash.
Okay. I got Adaptive, Tireless, and Defensive. So I've only got 1 health.
You do have your free death though, right?
Yes, thankfully.
So
As opposed to
here's what I'm
my
thinking, right? So you got Adaptive, Tireless, and Defensive.
Is Rowley about to say, he said anyone else try this solo with 1 hunter? Is he about to say, because it was super easy?
God. You guys are terrible. Well, to be fair, she has a lot less hit points. Not a lot less, but I suppose her heal card might come up less often as well, because... Well, no, actually, I don't know. Maybe. Who knows? Here's what I'm thinking, Chris. Maybe you should go first, because you'll probably get... Whoever goes next will probably get the heal card. And if you go first, you can use the Augur of Britus to move her back to me.
Yeah, good shout.
The only problem is that we're in the same space, and the other card, she's got the slow card, hits everyone in the space.
But you have a dodge in your hand, and so do I.
Yeah, that's true, actually. And I can even use my quick change to transform my weapon and deal 3 damage to her, so actually it's win-win. So we should do, you should go first.
So, is the other attack a slow or medium? Do you remember?
What do you
Slow,
mean?
no.
She's got her slow attack and she's got her heal left.
She's got a slow attack. Okay, so I then, in case she heals, I should probably attack her with medium speed, right? Because I can dodge with any speed. Right?
Yeah, I mean, provided there's nothing special on her attack. I can't remember. I'm pretty sure her attack just says dodge. I'm pretty sure it's like got stun or stagger or something on it, but I think it's just a
And
4
and
damage
maybe
slow attack. Hmm?
Yes, I'm gonna. I'll use tireless on slash.
Yep.
Which means she's going. Oh yeah, I can dodge. Yeah, I was about to say she's gonna kill me. She's not gonna dodge. Okay, so what's she gonna do?
Don't forget, you first you draw 2 cards and then discover.
Oh yeah, true. I got dash, and I got defensives. I got 2 defensives, adaptive, and do I really need to dodge? Do I really need 2 dodges? Probably not, frankly.
Yeah, apparently Inverted Wing got a lot of lucky draws, killed her in about 3 rounds before he saw the heal card. And Rowley says he hit her for 4, counter-striked for 2, and then used Augur of Arbrides to kill her for 8. And he killed her in 1 round. So yeah, so maybe it's the, I think it certainly seems like that heal card escalates the difficulty with more hunters quite significantly.
Makes sense. Because the deck size stays the same. But our health goes up. So I'm going to discard one of the 2 defensive cards, right? I got 2 of them. I'll discard one of those.
Okay.
Right, what does she get?
So you've got 2 defensives and adaptive now.
No, I've got 1 defense. I discarded defensive, I said, because I've got 2 of them. So I've got a defensive, adaptive, and dash.
Oh, right. Sorry. I heard. Yeah, that's cool. Okay, so she's got this card here, which is... Bum, 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 bum. What are you doing, Amelia? It's... Yeah, it's the slow. 4 damage, stun, cannot be staggered. That's fine.
I was like, please finish your sentence. So I guess I'll use dash because I don't need the dash. Just dodge it at slow speed.
Mm-hmm.
And then, so I take no damage. I deal 2
Hold
damage.
tight. Before you do that, I think, do I resolve my dodge first?
Sure. Doesn't really matter, but sure, go ahead.
Okay. Well, no, it's fine. So you do slash for 2 damage, right?
Yeah, you do your dodge first, but it really doesn't matter.
Right. And then I'm going to use quick change in the quick stab spot. And I clear the card. So that does 1 damage, and then I transform the weapon, which clears the other 2 cards. So I transform my weapon and do 3 damage.
Does she... Oh, you transformed as well and did another 3 damage.
No, so I did 2 damage for transforming the weapon and 1 for clearing the dodge.
So I have her on... I think I may have made a mistake. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. I think I have her on 9 damage?
Yep, that's correct.
Okay. Okay, well, that's good. But she's about to heal. We know that for an absolute fact.
Yeah, her next card will heal her. So basically, she's not going to attack, so why don't you use one of your remaining cards to transform your weapon, and then the other one to just hit her with the other side for 1. Then she'll run away and heal 2.
Oh, yeah, that makes sense. Okay.
Oh, wait.
Yeah.
Wait.
What?
Because I've only got 2 cards left.
Oh, which one did you use, by the way? Which of the 3 dodges?
I used quick change so I could transform the weapon.
Okay.
So I'm just thinking...
You say you only have 2 cards left, but one of them lets you draw a card.
Yeah, that's true. That's rapid. But what I'm thinking is if you hit her, if you transform your weapon and then hit her, and she triggers the heal, the last thing she'll do is... Oh, she'll run away.
But I was going to Augur of Arbrides her back to me, wasn't I?
Yeah, but you won't be able to... Well, is the Augur of Arbrides... Yeah, see, she's got to be in your space, though, so if she runs away, you can't use the Augur of Arbrides. That's my thinking.
Oh. Well, then do I attack her knowing she'll heal and run away to get rid of the heal, so that I can then move into her space and move her into you?
So what you're saying is you attack her now with heavy slash, deliberately miss.
Yeah.
She heals 3, and then you move into her space.
Send her back.
I don't love it.
You don't love it.
Yeah, I'm trying to
That's where it's-
think, because she's going to move. I'm trying to think what I'm going to do on my turn, right? It's hard to predict because of rapid. I don't know what card I'm going to get.
Because that, or else we just let her move away, and you're in my turn.
Well, what I'm
Basically,
thinking, yeah, because you've still got 2 cards left, right? The problem is that the attack you've got is pointless.
oh, do you know what I could do? I could spend a card to move to the opposite end. She'll pursue me for 1, end my turn, and then she'll move into my space, attack me, and jump into your space.
Wait, how is she going to jump into my space though?
So I just would you be happy with that? Because I can show you. I can just do it and show you.
Well,
So I
just
spend a
remember
bit-
that the Augur of Abritus has to be used on your turn, so it can't be used in her turn.
I'm not going to use it. I'm not going to use it. I'm going to use adaptive to move 2 spaces away from her. She's going to pursue me 1 space because I left her space on my move. I'm then going to end my turn. She's going to activate and move into my space and attack me.
Yeah, and then she'll be 2 spaces away from me, right?
No.
Oh, no, you're moving out and moving back into my space. Okay, I've got it. Sorry.
No, I'm not moving. No, I'm not moving out and back into your space. I'm moving to the other end completely. Just do it so you can visualize it. You're
So
trying to
you
imagine
move
it.
over here, right, with your card. She triggers and follows you 1 space, right?
Correct. I then use this card to heal, let's say, to interact and heal too, because I might as well. Right? My turn is now over. She now moves into my space. She now draws heal.
Oh, and then she runs 2 back. That's what I was missing, the 2 movement from her card.
Yeah, the thing that's been driving us crazy for the last
Are you sure you want to heal instead of transform your weapon?
Oh yeah, I've forgotten about my weapon. Yeah, I'll transfer my weapon.
Okay.
I'll put it on combo finisher.
Cool. So you are all out of cards. Transform your weapon. Your own combo finisher there with Bloodstone Shard.
She heals 3, by the way.
Attacks you. She reveals Healing Prayer. Heals for 3. Runs back across to me. And resets her deck. Now it's my turn. Whew, boy.
Please do lots of damage. I can finish her with Ogre Breaches potentially next turn, but we're only gonna get 1 more. You can't die, by the way. If you die, she heals.
Yeah.
You have to survive.
Yeah. Well, I've got 2 dodges, but I am on my slow side, so actually, that's bad.
Yeah. This was always going to be bad. This was always going to happen, regardless of what version of my term we went with.
Yeah.
You're always going to be in the situation where you haven't died yet this boss fight. We have I, but I went back to the dream once.
Mm-hmm.
You've just been going solid.
Trying my best to hang in there. Rowley says, was the healing prayer 1 spaces or 2? Because I've never seen it. He also says that the boss fights are actually his main negative in this game because they're so easy in solo. That's intriguing.
It's 2 space.
I'd rather too easy than this.
Yeah, well, I mean, I guess if we beat it, we'll feel very happy. Let's see what we can do.
Well, this is a complete gamble, right? Because I don't have a card to speed up my dodges, my attacks. So basically, if she draws heal or medium, if she draws either of her 2 fast attacks, I'm dead. That's the problem I've got here. So there's a 2 in 5 chance that I'm just dead here, and this is over.
Oh, no, you've got 5 health, right?
No, I've got 3.
Why have I've got you down as 5. No, I've got you down as 6 actually. When did you lose 3 health?
If only there was some way to check, like a video record. I think it was, oh god. I think it was when I was talking about doing that thing where I was like, I'll tank her hit, and then I'll be able to hit her back, and, I don't know. I've got myself on 3 though. I've got you on 1.
Yeah, I'm on 1. But I healed you at some point. But maybe I
Healed me?
Well, I don't know. I'm just saying. Maybe I must have done, right?
Oh, right. I thought you meant you actually like healed me with a card or something. I was like, did you? That'd be great.
No, unfortunately.
Yeah, so there's, I mean, if she does her fast attack here, there's basically nothing I can do about it.
Yeah, you shouldn't have transferred your weapon, I don't think, in that case.
Yeah, but then, yeah, that was probably foolish, actually. I was just sort of keen to get the damage. Well, the other thing is then I couldn't have, I would have either had to have transformed the weapon now, or else committed a card to attack, and then I wouldn't have had any spaces for dodge anyway.
Yeah, it's true. Yeah. I think we just have to hope you get lucky, right?
Yeah, so I've got dash and I've got rapid. And so the question is,
I think you have to do the combo strike so that you can transform your weapon back again for free, so that on her, when she attacks you in her activation, you can dodge.
yeah. Well, I'm gonna, but the thing is, I'm gonna, yeah. So wait, do I? Oh God, yeah.
Well, one of her quick attacks does 2 damage, not 3. The quick bite.
Yeah. Okay, so actually, there's just one card in there that outright kills me because I can dodge all the others. But if I attack her with rapid, and I dodge with dash, I'm gonna draw 1 card, and that's just gonna be either well, then I can either use that card to move away so she can't hit me, or
She can always hit you because she follows you.
Oh yeah. So I'm gonna, whatever card I draw then is gonna be my only defense against her attack, unless I end my turn now. But then it's kind of a waste, right?
Yeah, exactly. So that's what you need to do.
Yeah. So I put rapid into combo strike, and then we see what she does. But this is not me ending my turn.
No, but it should be.
But it should be, shouldn't it?
Yeah, you just have to not get the benefit from that draw card.
Yeah, I think that you're right. Okay, so I play rapid into combo strike, and then we see what she does.
You draw a card first.
Oh yeah, that's right. Okay. So I've drawn leaping.
Okay.
And then
What's she get?
Healing prayer.
She's not doing that twice in a row. Like, it's just not fun.
Yeah, now she just resets it. That's the problem. I don't know why this card resets her whole deck. That doesn't make any sense. I don't know why they wouldn't just have her play out the whole deck. I mean, it's like antithetical to the way that the enemy actions work. Because you have to play out all the enemy actions, and then you can actually use that to puzzle out what they're going to do. Whereas here, like, because she resets this deck now twice in a row, that's 2 turns where we have no idea what she's going to do.
So you do 2 damage.
She might even do it again, you know?
Well, that's it. If she keeps top decking that, then there's nothing you can do at all in the whole world.
Yeah. So she moves to your space and heals 3, but takes 2, so it's actually just 1 she removes.
Yeah, but then she doesn't actually move to you because she can't reach you.
No, but it's fine because because I ended my turn. Fuck. If I hadn't ended my turn, actually, I could have done another attack on her because I have leaping.
Yeah, but you did, and it was the right thing to do.
Yeah,
because there was 1 in 5 chance you would do this.
Yeah. So I transformed my weapon anyway, because I did the combo attack, and I guess that. Oh yeah, then she moves back into the middle. No, wait, she's already done.
No,
she's
she doesn't. She stays.
Yeah, she just stays where you are. And then am I gonna keep these? No, because you can use the Augur of Brites to move her as well. No, but I still probably ought to keep leaping.
I can whack her and then at least leaping's a 1 damage, right?
Yeah, and I can make a move if I'm not in her space. So Rowley says, in the video game you can use the numbing mist to counter this. Sadly, it doesn't work against abilities in the board game. And also we don't have it. But I think I'll discard dash, right?
if she, I can't remember. I've only played Portal once in a video game. If she heals, which I don't remember, but if she does, then it's not the same. It's not the same in a video game because you're moving in real time. You can use that time to heal or you can just run up and you can just be whacking her while she's healing. She can't get away from you in quite the same way in a video game she can in this. So I drew tireless, basic dodge, and leaping. Did you keep your cards, you say? What did you do?
I'm just trying to decide whether I give up dash or not. Because I don't want to run the risk of not drawing another dodge card.
Yeah.
So
well,
I think
don't, then.
Yeah, I think I keep it. And I drew Swift, which is pretty good.
Alright, good choice. Okay, so I guess I'm just going to try and do as much damage as I can before she inevitably fucking heals. So I guess I'll open with Tireless because I'm going to draw another 2 cards.
Where are you putting it?
I'll just put in Quick Cut. I'm going to try and build up for this combo finisher at least 1 extra card.
Okay, but note that if she draws her medium attack, you're just done, right?
Yeah, but I have my corruption thing, and I'm also got...
Oh, yes, you have the corruption thing. That's fine. Caracal.
And I have a dodge, so hopefully she won't draw that.
Yeah. Fingers crossed. So you...
if she does heal again, I'm table flipping. So that'll be 3 times in a row.
So you played Tireless into Quick Cut. Did you do your cards?
Oh, no, I didn't. Thank you for reminding me. So I draw Visceral, and I have to reshuffle my discard pile for the second card.
Visceral is the card version of how we're feeling right now.
I drew Basic Stagger, so I'm going to discard Basic Stagger.
Yeah, might as well keep Visceral, right? It's got a wound on it.
It's the same thing, the better.
Yeah, indeed. Alright, let's see what you got.
Maybe we should draw from my deck. She didn't draw healing, did she?
I fucking did, yeah. Unbelievable. Maybe we should use your deck, man.
So she takes 1 damage and heals 3. So she heals 2.
Oh my god, this is impossible. I mean, I
impossible.
guess we've been unlucky, but...
Yeah, but it's broken that you can be this unlucky. Like we both said, that card should be the one card that doesn't reset her goddamn deck.
Yeah.
It's absolutely insane. Whoever designed this is genuinely an idiot.
At least you got leaping. But yeah, I mean, the thing is, now it's resetting her deck. You could just get it again.
I know.
That's what's absolutely crazy.
Right, I'm playing Leaping on Quick Cut. So I move into her space for free with the attack. This will do 2 damage. Maybe.
So she'll only heal 1 this time.
Yeah. What does she get?
Alright, hold tight. I'm just shuffling. Oh god. I don't know if it's... yeah, you draw it this time, man. Just hold it up to the face cam or whatever.
I will.
I'll make sure to... So you're going to run this round, actually, so you'll just have to tell me what she's doing.
Okay. Oh my god, I'm so stressed. Okay. Alright, here we go.
Miserable boss.
Top card is...
Her slow attack.
Fine, I can dodge it.
Axe, handle, smash. But I will also have to dodge it, or I will die. I won't die, but... well, that's fine, because I'll actually do a damage to her when I dodge it. It just means that I don't have any dodge left for my turn. So you used leaping onto Quick Cut, so you jumped in there. You do 2 damage to her, and then we both dodge. So you've gotten rid of your basic dodge, and I've got to get rid of dash. And then she takes a damage from my dash, so that's 3. So she's got 6 damage on her now.
Yeah.
Which is so depressing.
Well, I'm going to do 6 damage to her now. Is the one good thing. I'm then going to play Visceral on combo finisher.
Yeah.
Blades of Mercy. Coming into their own now. So this is going to do 1 damage for the combo finisher attack. It's going to do a 2nd damage for visceral. It's going to do a 3rd damage for the bloodstone shard, and then it's going to do a damage for each fill slot on my trick weapon, which is 3 for 6 damage. It is going to go through because yes, I have 1 health, but she cannot kill me because of my Carol Rune corruption, and even if she runs away, it's faster than her. She's taking 6 damage.
Which
I'm drawing a card.
won't kill her, but it will almost certainly kill her.
Here we go. What does that do?
Quick bite.
Quick bite. Stun. Cannot be staggered. Deals damage before attacks at the same speed. That's fine. I don't care.
Because you come back to life.
I'm dead, but I come back to life. The stun doesn't even matter because this all happens at one go.
This was only... Well, to be fair, she attacks before attacks at the same speed. The stun doesn't matter because you have no cards left.
Yeah. That's what yeah, but it doesn't matter because... Well, no, because I would take a damage.
Oh, okay.
No cards left. And I don't. It's about 0 damage health already.
So you take 3 damage, and
oh
then...
my god, the Carol Rune we got from the side quest, super relevant.
Yeah, I'm just saying, like, it's crazy how the only way we're still in this is basically because of the side quest card, which you wouldn't have if you didn't have that expansion. So I've got you coming back on 6, right? 6 health.
Correct. And she's got 12 damage now.
Okay. So...
Right. I have no cards in hand, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to flip the Organ Arbritus to deal 2 damage and move her up 2 spaces away, which is 0 spaces. She's got 1 health left.
Okay.
Hit her with a quick attack, please.
Yeah, so I'm just going to play Swift into Quick Stab, and then I'll do a fast attack that does 2 damage.
Oh, it is, yeah. I just make sure the stream's still going. It might be my internet.
Oh,
but,
hold tight. Yeah, there's my internet is also... Oh god, the stream hasn't crashed, has it?
I think it might have done, that's why I'm asking.
Ooh... Not at the dramatic conclusion. I don't know if it's just my internet, or if it's YouTube, or what. Chat, tell me! Stream is back. Chat, what did you miss? Did you miss anything? Chris doing, like, 12 damage in one go?
It was 6 damage. 8 damage.
8 damage. Which in the solo game would have one-shotted her. Just saying. Great. I just want to make sure you guys got that last turn, because I think that was the turn that might have swung this in our favor, but...
You missed the promised table flip, but she didn't get healing straight away. It was only if she got 3 times in a row I was going to table flip. Wait, did she? Did she get healed 3 times in a row? No, she didn't. Because I started drawing. Just say you killed the boss while we were gone. Well, we're going to kill the boss. That's what we've done it, but basically. That's why we're worried you've missed the bit where we made this possible.
Yeah. To be fair, I have it recorded. I also have a backup recording. But the point is that, for those that, just in case there was any lag, Chris pulled off a combo finisher with the Bloodstone Shard and Visceral for 6 damage. And in response, she pulled out Quick Bite, which stunned him for 2 damage, so it killed him. He activated the Corruption Rune, and then he pulled off the attack, which did the 6 damage. And then he did the Augur of Arbritus to do an additional 2 damage. She was on 2...
1 health.
Oh yeah, she's got 1 health remaining now. She was on 4, right? And you did 8. So now, barring any major issues with our memory... I've played Swift into the Quick Stab slot, which means I'm attacking at 4 times speed, or fast, and for 2 damage. And Chris is going to reveal her behavior card.
I can't see it. What is it?
I can't see it either. You have to move it a bit.
Sorry, I missed
Oh, it's her mid-level one. The one that can only be dodged by doing mid-level.
Time slash. Yeah.
But
3 damage at 2 speed can only be dodged with 2 speed slots, but she's not going to get to do that.
Because I kill her first! Boom! 2 damage. She's dead. Because that's 9, 14, 15, 16, 17? No, wait, that can't be right. I must have... No, 16. Wait, it's 9, 14... 15... Yeah, for some reason I've got 16 damage on her. I don't know how I did that. I put my 2 on her already. That's what I did.
16.
Yeah, so there's my 2 damage. 16 damage. She's dead. Rowley's like, see, I don't know what you guys were complaining about, beating the hunt mission before even the penultimate reset. Yeah, but dude, think about how lucky we were to actually get here as quickly as we did.
Yeah. Thank God we got. We had 2 attempts against her. We got phase 1 no issue at all. I actually killed her phase 1 by myself before you ever showed up in the room. Over the course of 2 rounds, and then phase 2 we had 2 full whacks at with a full reset.
I mean, I can think of maybe like a few mistakes I made, or maybe like sort of suboptimal plays, but I don't think that. I think the mistakes I made were mostly not tracking her cards quite right. I also think that the mistake we made early on was those slow attacks, because they weren't doing anything for us. But you know, we realized that just in time, and we did pull it off. So, and chat says,
let's read card 39.
Oh my god, that's the card I accidentally almost looked at earlier. I want to know what it says. Hunt completed! Moving forward, you reach toward the glowing skull, that of Lawrence, first Vicar of the Healing Church. Touching it, flashes of the past, and perhaps the future, fill your thoughts. You steel your resolve and force them from your mind. You do not quite comprehend the nature of what has transpired here, but this relic will find a new home in the workshop. As you depart, you hear one final phrase whispered into your mind. Fear the old blood.
Thank you, my doom. Oh, and thanks for your help throughout as well.
Yeah, thanks for your help with the rules, man.
I'm genuinely.
I would have had to get the outrage tables out. I'm trying to think where they are. There's one here.
Outburst tables.
Is it outburst? Yeah, I think that you're right. For those that haven't seen them, these were sent to me by a wonderful person who makes things. There you go. You see something like this, and then when you're really pissed off because she keeps healing, you just go. Hooray!
Oh god, she was a nightmare. I was going to point out, look how many cards from the deck of this campaign we never looked at.
Those are the ones we've looked at.
No, they're the ones we have not looked at.
Right. So there's still a reasonably large chunk of cards we didn't see.
There's an enormous amount, yeah. There's one thing I want to find out, which is what if we'd helped the executioners? I want to find out what would have happened.
Fair enough. Well, I'm just sort of thinking about that sort of climax of the game, because I was ready to be cross with it, but I think in the end, it was actually okay. Like it was.
No, I'm cross with it. That's not a good design.
Yeah.
Like putting the reshuffle on the heel is a bad design choice, and one that should have.
Yeah. Do you think it would have been too easy if it wasn't there? Like if that line was just taken out, do you think it would have been too easy then?
Maybe, but then you could give her a little bit more help. You could balance it in other ways.
Yeah. I'm thinking also maybe a reshuffle on a different card, because that would just have... Well, I don't know if that would have... She might still heal too often, though. Just talk to myself. Talk to you, chat.
Sorry. I'm looking at the... Do you want to know what happens if you don't help out? If you've previously helped the executioners?
I do, but don't tell me yet. Chat, if you don't want to hear a spoiler, cover your ears. I'll take mine away when we're done. Alright, Chris, go ahead.
Alright, so basically he comes out and he asks you to help him with his mission, and you can agree or not. If you say you won't help him, same thing happens. You get card 57, you have to fight them. If you agree to help them, then you place one survivor token on each space with a chest or a lantern icon. And the new ones when revealed. Hunters may attack these tokens. When they are attacked, remove them and place them on this card. So basically you're committing genocide with him. So you complete the mission by killing 4 innocent people.
I don't know. All right, chat. Spoilers over. Yeah, don't know how I feel about that. That sounds a bit rough. But I guess they're, it's just cardboard, right?
Well, it's questionable whether or not they're innocent or beasts, I guess. That's the kind of idea. Is that meant to be ambiguous?
Yeah, it does feel a bit like the Salem witch trials, though, doesn't it? Yeah. Not sure about that.
But it's still cool. The choices are cool. I mean, and there's so many. Like, we did 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 insight missions we completed. There's it. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 9 insight missions we didn't do. We did exactly half the side quests.
Yeah, so there's a lot more left to do if you are so inclined. I mean, yeah, I think this is yet another Simon game where I'm like, I like it, and I'm sort of simultaneously the completionist in me is pleased to have everything, but I'm still like, there's so much content in just the core set, and I don't know if the mechanisms are going to get so vastly more exciting that I'm necessarily going to feel the need to have all of this content.
Yeah, because the one downer is that now, if we want to play again, we reset our hunters. We're back to square one. Like, these hunters that we've built up are gone. That will never to be heard from ever again. There is no mega boss next phase like in Dark Souls or whatever. Every campaign is 3 chapters, maybe 4 if you add a side quest in, a side mission in. I think maybe 5 potentially, because I think you can add multiple side missions into one. But and that's it. The character's gone then. So you do have to come to terms with that. You'll have to go again. But the upside of that is that they've managed to create, campaigns rather than just having single individual scenarios. It means that you're able to actually. I feel I get more out of this game than Dark Souls, not just because I think it's a better design, but because of the campaign nature of it, with the story missions and the choices and the side quests and the all that stuff. I really enjoy that, and then obviously the downside of that then is that there's no free play mode. Obviously it has it's more finite in terms of replay value than something like Dark Souls would be in theory, but as you've just seen, we could easily play this one again and see completely different things.
I mean, you've seen 2 of the sort of the campaigns. My Doom says one big part of the fun is trying out the different hunters to see how their different playstyles work out. And Raleigh asks, have we done the Hunter's Dream expansion bonus chapter as it comes after completing a campaign?
Oh yes, it does come after the campaign. I remember when we were texting on point and I mentioned that. I think we forgot about it.
Yes, I definitely forgot. So we could actually theoretically save this and come back to that.
Yeah.
I mean, we probably
that's pretty
should.
cool. But then after that, obviously, after that 5th mission, in that case, these characters would still once again be dead, and that's sad. But the campaigns end. I mean, D&D campaigns end even.
Yeah. Well, I mean, to be fair, one of the things I did want to say, sort of a big plus for me about this game, is, and I've played 1 campaign, which was for 4 sessions, and Chris has played 2 for a total of 7 sessions, I think. And coming out of the game, I think that a lot of the appeal of the game rests on the puzzle of the card play. It really is all hanging on the action selection, hand management puzzle, right? And I find overall that puzzle has been compelling enough to keep the game enjoyable through these 4 sessions. I think that there have been some obvious downsides to it as well, but overall the sort of the compellingness of the puzzle and the design around that mechanism has meant that I have an overall positive opinion of the game. I've come away thinking that I liked this, I would like to play again, not that I'm frustrated or that it wasn't compelling enough to keep me with it. I think that actually the length of the campaign was pretty spot on. I am not at all upset that we're retiring these characters. I'm intrigued about the prospect of trying again. I hope that there's enough diversity in the dream cards to find a unique sort of different play style the next time we play, that as it compares to, or as it sort of, I hope that the special powers of the transformative weapons are unique enough and distinct enough to keep the replayability of the hunters compelling through all of the 15 or so campaigns available throughout the game, because I really built a deck around this weapon and it really paid off. Chris tried to build a deck around his weapon. It didn't come together so well purely because of the random card marketplace, but it's reconnected. We're all good. So I think that I think Chris had a character that both felt comparable to mine in terms of strength, but also distinct in terms of the way it played and sort of what it did and how it functioned.
My quick combo, my combo finisher really ended up sealing the deal at the end of the game, funnily enough, even though I hadn't gotten great use out of it up to then. So that was nice. That was a nice ending. I think was it Rowley who said that? That's not. Someone said a lot of the replay value comes from different hunters, and I think that's true. The different hunters, the different starting hunters, and the fact that you've got lots of different dream cards to make different builds, and the fact that you've got 4 campaigns, each with 3 chapters, which in of themselves definitely have a replay value in them with the different side quests. All that comes together to make a lot of content, a lot of replay value, whilst giving you a story-based campaign. So they've kind of managed to have the best of both worlds in that point in terms of content. I'd rather have this than just be scenario-based of pick 3 monsters, pick an objective, and try and do it. That'd be less compelling to me.
Yeah, I mean, I think that there's sort of room for both. It depends. I think that's.
But the Charles fill that role. They do fill that role of random campaign. Random standalone missions.
If that's what you're in the mood for, you can do that. But I do think that the way your deck sort of
base content, though. It's a pity it's not base game content. The ability to set up a random scenario.
Yeah. How long do the Chalice dungeons go on for? Is it possible to sort of build up a reasonable hunter and deck in the Chalice dungeon? Do you reckon?
I'm not sure. I can't remember actually how it works.
That'd be something I'd be interested in looking. I know you can get the Chalice dungeons at retail, so they're not like. Or at least,
that's good.
I think, that wasn't one of the Kickstarter sort of exclusive things. So.
And even though Vicar Amelia was super annoying, I genuinely think that card is stupid and broken, and I can't believe it happened. That doesn't mean the whole game is rubbish. The game, I really like the game. I think that one thing hasn't ruined the experience for me at all. I just hated that one thing.
Yeah.
You can hate something. You can hate a part of something you love. Well, I want to play it again. I've played it 7 times now. I definitely want to play. I think I'll definitely finish the campaigns, the base set. Will I move on to all the stretch goals that I'm looking at a massive box in the corner there? We'll see.
Yeah.
He's done 3 Chalice dungeon runs. Once I got 4 upgrades, and the time I died 4 times and only got 1 upgrade.
Yeah, Inverted Wings is a challenge dungeon's about the equivalent to 1 chapter of the main campaign. So, I don't know, I feel like that's not really enough for me to really get stuck in, because after the first chapter, I think we only had like 1 item or something each and a couple of upgrades. I think you didn't have any even, or maybe just 1 after the first chapter, so...
Upgrades, I had some, and not very many. You had quite a lot straight away.
I think I got about 3 or 4 after chapter 1, but, I think I wouldn't feel satisfied with the progression of my character at that stage.
Well, I suppose it's less about the progression of the character, the Chalice Dungeon. It's more about just the actual gameplay, the actual card puzzle.
But it makes me wonder how much of makes me wonder about whether or not at that point I wouldn't have rather have just done. I mean, I don't know. Yeah, I mean, I guess if you're in a situation where it's like we're not gonna play this again because I'm playing it with people that I'm not gonna see again for whatever reason, or maybe I've got a campaign on the go but people want to try it out.
Yeah, you bring it out to your club and you say, I want to have a demo session of it. I want to just try it out.
Yeah.
There's definitely value in having the Chalice Dungeons. The ability to play that way.
It says here, unless you use the mini bosses from the Hunter's Dream expansion, you don't get any runes or tools in the chalices.
Huh.
So it really is pretty much just about the sort of the basic deck and sort of making that work for you.
Yeah.
Naughty Corp says there's one negative point for me about the Chalice dungeons. Not a lot of ways to get runes, etc. You have to use mini bosses, and I suppose that's another thing that you would have to buy then to sort of amend that.
That's the 100 Dream expansion. Yeah.
So I think that you know, like I said, I enjoyed it. I would happily do another campaign. We might even come back and do the Hunter's Dream thing, because why not? It's only one more session after all. But
Yeah.
I think the one, yeah, I was not like, I was actually in the end sort of relatively pleased with the level of difficulty of that Amelia fight, and I'm glad actually that she reset once and then we had to try it again. So I think the overall challenge level was fine. It just felt like the way they'd reached that level of challenge was done in a way that was frustrating and felt like it could potentially break to the point where it was unsolvable. So I don't like that. I would have preferred to feel like that level of challenge had come from something that was more puzzly. I don't like how that card reset her deck constantly, which meant that sort of the puzzle of memorizing the behavior cards and predicting their probability was less impactful. So I would have liked to, but overall, like I do feel, I think a pleasing sense of catharsis at having defeated her and won. I also think that I would have been extremely frustrated if we hadn't won at the end, which is not a good thing, because I would have felt like it was unfair.
Yeah. Yeah.
I wouldn't be frustrated by having lost. I don't mind losing, but I would have felt frustrated because I think I would have felt like it was less about what I'd done and more about just the probability of her deck, which is a shame, really. But there's lots of other bosses, and this is only one of the campaigns, and also apparently she's super easy in solo mode, so maybe they should have thought about that.
It does feel like that card will get exponentially worse the more health she has.
Yeah, like in a 4-player game.
Yeah. Then she'll just be drawing it constantly, and there's no real answer to that.
Yeah, she's got 24 health, and also in the 4-player game as well, like, she'll be, well, I'm just thinking if she's killing people more often, it might even feel like you have less time before she resets,
Yeah, possibly.
I don't know if that might fall apart at 4-player. I think, for me, having only played this 2-player, and not at any other player count, 2 feels about right.
Yeah, I agree.
But obviously I haven't played it with 3 or 4, but I feel like at higher player counts, the downtime between my turns might be a bit of a bummer.
Yeah.
And the only reason I'm not saying it's preferable solo is because I just prefer to play with someone else. It might be great solo. I think it probably would stand up reasonably well solo.
I think so. Yeah.
I mean, you would lose the sort of the fun interaction of that, like sort of drawing enemies away and things like that, but.
I think it's not with obviously all the Kickstarter stretch goals and all the extra stuff. I don't even know if I'm going to get around to playing them. There's just so much stuff. I think the base game, I'm assuming it's going to be around 80 quid at retail. I don't know if I've heard that somewhere. I'm just assuming.
80 British pounds.
Yeah.
We can have a quick look.
I think it's actually quite. I actually think I would recommend it to someone who likes dungeon crawlers, because it's very different for a dungeon crawl with the whole card puzzle. I really enjoy it, and it does feel very different and unique within its genre. So I do think there's a lot of content with although having said that, you only get 4 different hunters, I guess, in the base game.
Yeah, if we're saying that's where a reasonable amount of the replayability comes from. 1 4-player game and you're done.
But you know what? For 80 quid, how much does it cost to go to the cinema, right? And they're all closed now, so nothing.
Yeah, actually, it was we would go on the special Mondays and Wednesdays for like a couple of quid. But I take your meaning.
Yeah, because even if you just take it, even if you have 4 people and you're all going to just pick 1 hunter and you're going to play the 4 campaigns, that's 12 play sessions there, a couple of hours, probably a bit more, that 4-player count. No, but Haggis, you know what I mean, Haggis. So that's
Secret Cinema is 80 quid.
That's 20 quid a person at less than £2 per play session.
Yeah.
The other I think there's enough content, and the game's fun.
I just looked, and it's actually about 72 quid at internet discounted prices. You're probably looking at about 80 if you pick it up at RRP from your favorite local game store, which is probably a good thing to do in these times. The other thing I wanted to say that overall I liked the challenge. I liked the integration of the dream and the timing mechanism. Sort of overall, the one thing I didn't like about it was there was a few occasions where we were like, there's basically no point in doing anything this turn. It's a write-off. You know?
Yeah, I mean, we still found something to do though.
I don't think it happened very often, but I think there. I mean, there was a completely separate problem here where we're like, well, I might as well go back to the dream because I don't have any missions left. But
when we go back to the dream, it unlocks 2 missions. So.
But I do remember during the campaign there were a few times where we're like, well, there's no point in killing any monsters this round because they're just going to reset anyway, or there's no point in doing this fight. And I don't know if we came across maybe any points where that was like sort of a major sort of stalling of the pacing of the game, but I don't know if that might become.
I don't think so because it never frustrated. I do know. I take your point, and I can remember occasions you're talking about, but it never frustrated me.
Yeah, it never really bothered me. It just. I was just thinking like it might potentially, I don't know, become a bigger problem under other circumstances or something like that. I don't know. But I was just highlighting it. Like generally speaking, I'm not a huge fan of occasions where you can't take progressive actions. But like you said, actually, it's more of an observation really than anything else because it didn't actually really cause any massive issues.
You can dislike something, as I said about the Amelia fight. You can dislike something about something you like, Yeah,
but I didn't even really I just sort of observed it as maybe being something that would manifest as a problem, even though we didn't have much of an issue with it.
Yeah, true. But overall, I think content for value for money. I think it's worth it for. It's directly worth recommending to a dungeon crawl lover or liker even.
Yeah, I think that the combat mechanisms and the weird transforming weapons is sort of unique enough and distinct enough that it's sort of got its own position. I mean, the components are all over the place, but that's fine. Like these boards are flimsy as hell. This pistol doesn't flip the right way, like this does, and
But it has Steam on miniatures.
Yeah, it's got Steam on miniatures. There's all those rules issues that we've highlighted over the playthrough with ambiguities and sort of not tight enough sort of timing of things or specificity. There's a lot of sort of references to timing windows that don't seem well established when they could be easily established. I mean, it's not a complicated game, but so be it. That's we managed to get over it, and it wasn't that big of a stumbling block. It would have probably been more problematic had the game been more complex, or competitive, but it's not.
Yeah. Well, there's a PvP.
There's the PvP mode.
Yeah, I have a feeling it might just be tacked on as a stretch goal, but maybe we'll play it at some point and see if it's got any merit.
Yeah. Maybe then we can rage about the ambiguities of the rules. How does the Grim rule work when it's PvP? Do you just always have to rule it in a way that's worse for you? Worse for the active player?
Maybe, yeah. Who would win, Mike or Chris? I'll have to wait and see. See if we're going to play it.
I think that depends entirely on how drunk we are, Difter.
We might be playing something competitive very soon.
Yeah, we'll have to have a see, and but I don't know if we'll necessarily come right back to do the Hunter's Dream expansion, but if you guys want to see it, leave a comment down below or a like on this video, and we'll definitely come back and have a look at that. I'll keep my version of the game in this state.
If people want to see it, I'm happy to do it, but Gloomhaven's also been on the back burner for a while.
Yeah, we would like to return to Gloomhaven for a bit as well to get some of those sessions.
Return to the BGA games. There may be a return to BGA at some point soon. We've got a few plans. We'll have to see which one comes to fruition first.
Yeah, we are not limited by ideas, but simply by time. But so I think that's a wrap for this stream. A bit of final thoughts there. I would not have too much trouble at all recommending this to people. Oh, I'm bummed we didn't get to see the little nightmare apostle. We even put him in there, and he never even showed up.
Never showed up.
Stretch goal monster who never made an appearance. But, well, that's fine because actually Skitterleap sucks.
Yeah.
Get out of here. But
Awesome.
yep, that's it from us for now. Patrons, if you are in the chat, remember on my last post I asked, because I haven't put up a vote for the March game yet, and that's because I asked if you want me to do a special setup and rules video. I say a special one because I haven't decided what it is yet, but I thought we could vote on a setup and rules video this month, and I'd make it as a sort of a thank you for 12 months of patronage. So if you want me to make a rules video, I haven't done the vote yet, so maybe think about supporting the Patreon and we'll do a vote. And I'll make, I mean, within reason, I'm not going to make a rules video for War of the Ring, but, you know, if I've got it in the collection and you guys have an idea about what you might want to see a rules video for, then, let me know. And if you just want to vote on something for me to play, if you just want to vote for U-Boot again, which, by the way, is over there, it's set up over there.
It's coming.
U-Boot is coming. Can I literally show this? I don't know if I can.
If you do need rules for War of the Ring, there is someone. There is. I can't. If anyone needs them, ask. I found a really good one somewhere. There's a guy who did really good rules videos for War of the Ring.
Oh yeah, that's right. The ones we watched before we played it completely wrong.
Yeah, he made some mistakes which are in the comments, but they're still good videos. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
If you read just check the comments for the goofs, and they're good videos. I would still recommend them despite the mistakes. Not that many.
But the game shouldn't last for 9 hours. Is basically what I'm saying.
I think there's one.
Or how long did we play for? Like 7 hours? Our stream was ridiculous.
Yeah. Well, we played this one. How long ago? I didn't even realize what time it is till a minute ago. This went on for ages.
Look, it's U-Boot, everybody. It's set up. I'm playing it. I'm working on it.
You haven't been lying.
I'm not lying. It's just hard. Look at the rules for U-Boot. Get out of here, hackers. No one wants that. Honestly.
Actually, I kind of want that because my copy just hasn't been opened yet. Because I don't know how to play it.
Could I do rules for U-Boot? Well, the problem is U-Boot's 2 books, right? It's a rule book. These are the rules of the game. Which is fine. I understand that. The problem is the other one's this tactical guide. This is how to actually execute the U-Boot's sort of operation without just tanking it. I mean, basically, it's incredibly difficult not to just get lost in the ocean.
Yeah, I might vote for U-Boot.
God damn it. Y'all can go to hell. I'm sorry, I love you. Please don't leave me. But well, yeah. So if you have an opinion, please do leave a comment on my last Patreon post. If you're not a patron, please consider checking it out because I would love to continue making this content without, or continue making it in the way that we want to make it, and that and to put more time and effort into bringing you live streams and things like that. I've got lots and lots of stuff I would love to live stream. So, and editing and making rules videos and all that kind of good stuff. So, anyway, to everyone who does support the channel, thank you so much. And, of course, your name will be in the credits in just a moment. But for now, if you want to see more Bloodborne, leave a comment down below, leave a like on this video, and, tell your friends about how much fun we are, and come and join us on the next live stream. Maybe I'll do Etherfields this weekend. We'll see. That would maybe be fun. I don't know. We'll see. But,
U-Boot coming soon.
U-Boot coming soon. Exactly.
Turn the bell notification on so you get a notification when he finally does it. Woo!
Yeah, you don't want to miss it. I mean, can you imagine missing the U-Boot live stream at this point? After all this build-up?
See you guys. Thanks so much for watching.
Bye, everyone. Thanks so much for watching. Have a wonderful rest of your week, and I'll see you all very, very soon. Oh. Oh no, where's the credits? I'm on the one that doesn't have the credits on it.
Have to wait forever. No.
We're stuck. Oh god, I don't know where I've put them. That's for. Oh god. Help.
This is the longest one I've ever done.
This is the longest one I've ever done.
It's a good thing for RSP trope, otherwise this would be embarrassing.
Exactly. I'm literally just... it's just for comic effect. I definitely haven't actually lost it. And then what if I was like, hey, I just had another idea.